No sound? Yes sound. Hello? You guys, my microphone's acting a bit weird. So I hope you guys can hear me. Do I sound normal to y'all? Buddy's gonna go check for me. Sound fine on our end? That's
Check.
okay, give me a check. Hello. Do I sound normal?
Yeah, you sound good.
Ah, okay, very good. Yes, thank you, everyone. Thank you. Why do I also feel like my VTuber is acting freaking strange? Also, bro, streaming? I was gone for a day, literally. Is that better? Ugh. Oh my god, it's Polar. Hello. Thanks. Dude, I still feel small. I should be more big, right? That's how VTubers get popular, is by being really large. Hello, everyone. Hi. It's the day that I'm back today. Hello. And then, shortly, soon, I will be going. Yes. Oh, I fucking forgot about honk. Great. Here, let me adjust this. This, you guys got to be able to see good. You know what I mean? Where am I going to, like, put it? I was originally going to put it, like, here. But then it blocks this baby. Now I know what you're thinking. Simply invert it, Mom, so it goes the other direction. That's really annoying, though. It's really annoying to make it go the other way. But it would be better. Ah, that's wrong. Oh, God. Has your brain healed? Yes. Yeah. Like, I'm not as less smart than I was right after the Shubathon. You know, like my brain is slightly, more robust, I feel now. There we go. Is this good? Maybe it'd be better if it's up here. No. This is good. Above Jorm. Yeah. Yeah, I feel good. I feel better. I feel smart. I feel capable. I thought about all my feelings. I laid on my floor. It was good. But am I like fully fixed? Like am I the same as I was before? No. Like am I the same human being that I was before the subathon? No. I've been forever changed. I'll never be the same. Truly. I mean, I listened to some of the karaoke and I think that was genuinely a mistake. I think I should have just never even acknowledged that the karaoke was real, and just let it be a fever dream. Because when I listened to it, here's what I realized, you guys. I'm going to be fully transparent with you, okay? I'm going to be fully honest with you about all my true feelings, and I'm going to be for real. I'm going to be so for real for it right now. So basically what happened was, this is going to be technical, okay? So everybody put on your big science brains, all right? This is important. So basically, in order to lip sync better with my VTuber, I am slightly off sync, my audio. But that means that all of the karaoke was off sync. Do you understand? It means all the karaoke noises were off by 100 milliseconds, which doesn't seem like a lot, right? You'd be like, the human ear, it must be dumb and stupid. There's no way the human ear hole can detect 100 milliseconds, but it definitely can. And it was very embarrassing in hindsight. Like I had tuned the music up really loud because I thought that would be less embarrassing, but that doesn't matter if you're off by 100 milliseconds, which means everybody hears everything you say no matter what. How big am I going to get? I'm just this is an expression of my feelings. Do you understand? Like by getting larger and smaller, I'm expressing to you guys how I feel about this situation. Yeah. Also, I did laundry. And I looked at the pile of socks that Buddy had, and I looked at the pile of socks that I had, and I realized that I haven't worn socks in like 2 weeks. Why haven't I worn socks in like 2 weeks? Why haven't I worn socks in like 2 weeks? Why haven't I worn socks in like 2 weeks? Oh, make it make sense. Why haven't I? What? I know why. Because do you guys remember when I said that I was buying myself Crocs because I wanted to have them because I didn't want to wear shoes anymore? Well, good news. Apparently it was a good purchase because that's literally the only thing I've been putting on my feet since I got them. But I don't wear socks inside of them, which means that I've just been wearing Crocs literally everywhere and not wearing any socks all month probably. And I don't even hate socks. Are you feeling large and in charge? Like, no, I'm feeling large and very seen, derogatory. Mom is large and in charge. Sometimes mom doesn't want to be large and in charge. Sometimes mom wants to be large and having a nap. Please wear some socks. I mean, like in my sneaks, it will make them stinky if I have no socks, right? Like your feet smell increases inside the sneaks when you know. But like I haven't been wearing sneaks. I've just been wearing Crocs. So really, what am I supposed to do about that? The answer is nothing. Cry. I have some announcements, okay? If I can help it, I never wear socks. Crocs are the best. I didn't have Crocs until very recently. And now I guess I agree that Crocs are the best. I've been wearing them everywhere. My feet have been inside them. That's been the truth. That's been the real truth. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, those are the vibes. Yes. But, I mean, I hope you guys can forgive me for having my toes out. I hope you can forgive me. Announcements, you guys. Hi, it's Wednesday. I don't normally stream on Wednesday, but this weekend I am leaving. And by leaving, I mean I'm going to wander into the woods. Hello there. I love some MILFs. Hi. Took me a minute. How's it going? Oh, we're chilling. So yeah, I'm going to be walking into the woods. Yeah. I'm going to be disappearing into the woods for several days. And then I'm going to, instead of laying on my bed, I'm going to lay on the ground. Grass. It's true. I will be touching the grass. Yes. I will go into the woods and then you'll never see me again. That's not true. I'll be back next week. I am becoming the Witch of the Woods. That's 100% correct. Exactly. I am becoming the one and only Witch of the Woods. I'm going into the woods. I'm leaving into the woods. So there will be no stream tomorrow or on Friday or on Saturday as is usually scheduled. Yes. Meow. So I hope you guys will be okay without me. And that you won't somehow honk the entire building onto fire. But yes, so thank you for everybody's understanding with the change in schedule. And thank you for everybody's understanding me being a little bit late today. Yeah, I was doing some woods preparation and I got some phone calls and bada bing, bada boom. It's a couple minutes late, but it's fine. You'll be missed, but I hope you have lots of fun. I'll probably be like, maybe if I find a cool snail or shiny rock, I will take a picture of it and put it in the secret area of the Discord server for the people. I thought you show us mushroom picking other fruits in the woods. Trust and believe that I'm not going to pick nothing. I'm not going to cook nothing. No. All these menses, that's Buddy specifically, will be going out there and making fires and doing productive stuff. And I'm not going anywhere. Okay? I don't care. I don't want to go on walks. I don't want to climb trees. I don't want to do nothing. Thank you. So that's my plan. Yeah. That's my plan. Tongue pop. I'm not going to climb trees. I'm not going to do it. I don't want to. I simply don't want to. So that's what's going on. And yes, I'll be back next week. Probably, I'm not really, like the normal schedule is Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But there's a high likelihood that your mom is going to show up playing Minecraft a little early. So just keep an eye on your notifications because you never know what's gonna happen. Yeah. If you would like a tarot reading for today, so here's the tea. We had a subathon. It was 3 days long. I literally ground my brain into mush. My original plan was to have tarot readings on the last day of the subathon because there were some tarot related rewards and I wanted to give everybody time to get them before I started doing readings. However, on the last day of the subathon, I realized that I was in fact mashed potatoes and I was incapable of doing it. And so today we are doing tarot readings. We have the queue open, so you can do exclamation point join. Exclamation point join. Hello there, Flamingo with Knives. Thank you very much for the follow. You pulled the Hierophant. The Hierophant will remind you that sometimes you need help from somebody with a little bit more experience. And there's nothing wrong with asking for it. Thank you again for the follow. Hello. Yes. So new follows, I'll get a single card pull. Everybody in queue will get a 3-card reading. And we have some folks from the subathon who very generously gave 5 subs or more. Specifically, that is Murph, Baguette Baby, Ophanium, and I think, let me triple check. Where's my leaderboard? I don't have. Here, let me check on Let me check my Twitch activity feed because it'll give me more. I think it's just those 3, but there might have been somebody else. And they will, Buddy will give them a reading because that was the reward. And we'll do those first and I'll take clips of them. I'll record them. I always say that I'm going to put the recording somewhere, but I swear to you guys, I promise you, this time I will actually put the recordings of the 5-card reading somewhere because I'm pretty sure almost everybody who's going to get one is not here. Where's my activity feed? Grade, manage goals, guest star, add. Excuse me, Twitch.tv. Please give activity feed. Oh, here we go. They're too old. Great. Fine. I'll just look at this. Let me pop this out. Let me make it bigger for myself. Okay, so the subathon started on, I have a lot, okay, fun tip. Found out that Stream Elements keeps an activity feed for like 6 months or something. Twitch does not do that. So it was the 25th? I think Murph gave 5 right away. Leon. Ophanium gifted 7. Oh, Purple. And Trash Baby Aya. Baguette Baby. Did Oddly Modly also gift 5 subs? Oh, Modly gifted 3 months of tier 1 to Cherry. That's kind of nuts. Okay, we can do one for Modly too. And then I think that's everybody. Yes, it does appear to be that. So yes, it'll be Murph, Ophanium, Pastel Purple, Trash Baby Aya, Baguette Baby, and Oddly Modly will all get 5 card readings from Buddy. Did Bucky give 5 subs too? Oh my gosh, I think Bucky did too. There you go. Did I miss anybody? No. Yes, Bucky, Murph. Let me write a list. I thought I was going to be able to keep this all in my brain, but I'm being silly now. Let me write it down. Oh yeah. I have some people written down on a piece of paper. Beep, honk. Don't honk at me. I'm doing my best. So it's going to be Murph, Bucky, thanks, Ophanium, purple, Trash Baby Aya, Baguette Baby. Baguette. Yes, claps. Claps for the generous people. Why are you honking at me? I'm trying to do a good job. Oddly Modly. And I think that's everybody. Let me get rid of bits. That might help. Yeah. Okay. That is much tidier. Okay, very good. I told Buddy he only had a couple, but actually he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people. Yeah, so look forward to it. These points must be used. They don't must be used, to be honest with you. Have you guys just literally been honking this whole time? I did do 5 at the start. I do see it now. Thank you, Bucky. Thank you. What's a buddy reading? It's when my partner comes in and does tarot readings, but he doesn't know what he's talking about.
What do you mean I don't know what I'm talking about?
What I mean is you don't know what you're talking about. Wasn't this supposed to be ASMR? I'm playing lo-fi. Is that not ASMR? Do you guys want rain sounds? Here, I'll add rain sounds. Then it'll be ASMR, right? Hold on, let me find good rain sounds for you guys. Buddy's really soothing also. Rain. Oh my god, if I just put in rain sound, thunderstorm. Forest. I'm bringing you the good sounds. How long is this? It's not that long. There you go. Got rain noise. How do I? There's a button to loop, isn't there? Loop it. There we go. Are you happy now? Is that ASMR enough? Yeah, it's gonna be great. But yes, so we'll give everybody a couple of minutes. It's already raining here. Well, now it's double raining. Now it's raining inside your skull, and it's also raining in real life. I don't know how to mix it, you guys. I'm not very good at audio. ASMR. It's double raining. That's how a double rainbow forms. That's exactly right. Double raining all the way across the sky. True. True and real. Yeah, I actually messed up my vocal cords or something. I mean, I haven't gone to the doctor, but my throat hurts when I talk too much now. Hey. And it's definitely because on the first day of the subathon, I decided I was going to make a bunch of horrible toad noises. You know, like a creature. And my body is punishing me. Honestly, Bucky, to be honest, she was already dead by the time we did karaoke. I was such a fool. I was like, I told myself lie after lie. I was like, oh, I'll be in great shape to do karaoke. Lie. I was like, oh, I'll definitely be awake enough for karaoke. Lie. I was like, oh, I can definitely put together the scene and have it look cute. Lie. I was like, oh, I don't need to set the set list too early in advance. Lie. 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 I lied to myself several times. But it's okay. We had fun. That's what's important. Yeah, I am eating pieces of tofu. Honestly, I'm glad there are no clips because I think I watched 13 seconds of it and it sent me to the shadow realm. So, oh, you guys. I was trying to export the VOD, right? Because I'm going to put up the VOD for patrons. The VOD is literally so fat that it will not export. It tried to export it in several parts, tried to export it in 5 parts, and it won't do it. YouTube is just like, that's too much for me. So, because the original, here, the VOD, the first VOD, because we had an interruption of service, right? So like on the second day at like lunchtime, sorry, can you please not cough, sir? Sorry, can you please not cough? On the last day, like at lunchtime, it cut out. So it's like fine, like there's no problem, but that means I have 2 VODs. One of them is like 43 hours long, and one of them is like an hour and it's like 7 or 12 hours, something, I don't remember. I was asleep and I missed it.
Silky Kumo is
It's
rated
bad
with 5
boundary.
viewers.
Hello there, Silky Kumo. How are you? I hope you're doing good. Spiderade. Oh no, spiders. Spiders! How's everybody doing? How's your stream? How's your stream? I hope that chatting was good. I hope you found chatting fun and exciting. I'm ready and running away because I have pizza. Go get your pizza. Enjoy your pizza. Thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate you. Yeah. Enjoy your pizza. Made pizza from scratch on stream. Oh, that's amazing. Congratulations. That seems like a lot of work. I hope you have a lovely stream. Thank you. Thank you very much. I will. We're going to have a chill time together. And I hope your pizza is as incredible as I'm sure it looked on stream. You think it was bad, Mom? I'm sure everyone had fun. Yeah, I do think people had fun. I mean, I tried to pick good memery. I did Peach. I did the Princess Peach song. And I did the Rickroll. And I did the Ultimate Battle of Ultimate Destiny. Yeah. And Sailor Moon. Chill and Bucky are words that don't go together. Bucky. Bucky, I know you can be relaxed. I know that you can be relaxed. I know it's inside your body to be relaxed. Right? I know you're capable. I know you're able to do it. And I believe in you that you can be relaxed, so you can feel relaxed. Yeah. It's gonna be fine, Bucky. It's gonna be fine. Yeah. So we'll give people a couple of minutes to join queue. I want to give everybody an opportunity to join. And then we'll get started. Do I have anything else I wanted to say? Oh, tomorrow, Murph. I hope you guys were visiting Baguette the other day while she was playing Elden Ring. I was supposed to let you guys know that she was finishing Portal, and I had a problem. So I apologize for that, but I hope you guys were able to join Baguette on Tuesday for some Elden Ring. Baguette's very cool and fun, and big thanks again to Baguette for being a guest. And Murph is going to be working on the Sims house that she worked on stream tomorrow. So I hope you guys will join her then. I'll try to make sure to remind you. Hello there, Nixit. Hello there, Nixit. How are you? Beep, 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 beep. Yeah. 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 So, I'm excited for Murph to finish the Sims house. I think that'll be cute. Yum, 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 yum. And, I'm excited to eat a lot of baked goods in the woods. Actually, I don't think we're going to have baked goods. Unless you count bread. Is bread a baked good? Yeah.
It is baked.
Yeah, and it is good. Took some tummy helping meds because you have tummy hurt. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry about your tummy hurt. I hope that the meds are able to heal your tummy hurt. Bread is like the most common baked good, but is it a baked good? Like, is it a baked good? Or is it just bread? Is thus a baked good. I suppose you're correct, Bucky. Oh, congrats to Buck for clip royalty. Congrats, Bucky, for clip royalty. Yeah. What can I say? Bucky got clip royalty for wet moth mom.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I know what you're thinking. You're like, we didn't expect mom to be wet just some of the time. Well, guess what, babe? I can do it whenever I want now. And theoretically, I could set it up so that you guys could make me wet. I could make it a redeem. A wet redeem, if you will. But, probably I won't because I'm mean on purpose. And dry, extremely dry. Wet? Yes. Wet. That's what the slider on the reverb machine says. It says increase wet. Okay? And I'm a technical person. I take things seriously. Now Bucky has godlike powers and jail immunity. Bucky has exactly one power, and it is to be immune to go to jail. In fact, you can still go to jail. Like, I can still put the jail roll on you, but it just doesn't show up because Clip Royalty's at the top. You do not, in fact, have all the power. That's not correct. Hi, Bunny. How you doing? Hello, Bunny. Hello, Bunny. And also, hello, Demo Suit. Good to see you. Mom is moist. Moist Mom. Yeah, I'm going to become a new Moist Charlie clone called Moist Mom. I'm like the Buddha a man for now. That's not right. Hello there, Mini Taurus. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, I don't think that works the way you think it's going to work. What do you mean by that you're moist? Does this not sound moist to you? Is this not moist enough for you? Do you see now? When is Maluk and how do I put something in Discord for you to see? Okay, Maluk is going to be next Thursday. Normally it is on every Thursday, but I'm going on a small occasion. Needs to be wetter. There is wetter, but you guys can't handle it, to be honest. And the way it works, if you join the Discord server, you can post something basically anywhere. There's like 2 or 3 spots that can't be promoted, specifically the not safe for work section, but you can post anything you would like anywhere. And if 4 people on the server upvote it with the mom look emoji, it looks like an eyeball, then it will go into the Maluk section and I'll look at it on Thursday. Yes, but Bucky is right. I look at everything on Discord, so I will see whatever you post. I look basically everywhere. But if what you want is for me to look at it on stream, then it needs to be voted up by everybody. Usually people are pretty generous with votes, though. In fact, usually people are a little bit too generous with votes. But that's okay. Doing my super blue moon reading right now. Oh, is it super blue moon right now? Big moon time? Don't be afraid to put the eye emote on your own stuff. You can, but the eye emote on your own stuff doesn't, it's not supposed to make a difference. So if you upvote your own stuff, it shouldn't count. If it does, that needs to be fixed. Because that's not how I have it set. Let me check. It counts for you? Okay, let me fix that because that's not how it's supposed to be. Let me see. Any messages? 80 messages have starred. The top starred post has 7 stars. Toshi has given and received the most number of stars. Okay. I don't remember all of the star help. Let's see. Is it gonna work? Oh, I think this is old Starbot. Hold on, let me check here. Starbot Discord. I'll have to work on it later. It's not that big a deal. Yeah, I'll go through the docs and figure it out. Because if you can't upvote your own stuff. Yeah, Toshi reacts to everything. Oh, thank you for the bits. You two in chat your book of shadows. No problem. We jail lovers tend to upvote everything true. Supermassive blue moon. Blue moon. You're so huge. Toshi is kind of the Maluk carry. Toshi upvotes everything. Oh my god. Oh, Bucky's back in town. What can I say? Haven't seen Posty or anything recently. Hope they're okay. Yeah, I know Toshi has a lot of life stuff going on. And also I know Toshi bounces around to lots of different streams. He was hanging out with Murph for a while. He was hanging out with Grey Boots. I'm sure he's out there in the street somewhere. Apparently I have 99 bits. Maybe you didn't give me as many bits as you thought. Because I do remember at the end of the subathon you said that you were going to dump all your bits. But look, 1206. That's a lot. You were out of bits? Yeah, I thought so. In 1206, the Mongols united under Temujin, who's proclaimed Genghis Khan. Oh. Ogedai Khan, Ogedai Khan established Mongolian dynasty in China. That's crazy. He's the Genghis Khan, my guy. Khan is a title, right? It's not his name. Like his given name is not, his last name's not Khan, I don't think, right? Khan's a title. I'm pretty sure. I'm not the history girly though, so gotta plug in my headphones. Okay, we've been going for a little while. So why don't we pick a tarot deck, you guys? Here are all the tarot decks as usual. Oh my God. There. So we'll exclude some of the wacky ones and we'll just pick from the ones that actually make some kind of sense. So here's the regular deck. Here's the 8-bit deck. And I know you guys really like the Halloween deck, so we'll include that one. How about that? And you guys can vote. Excuse me, can you please come here? We'll do a poll. I really liked the click map thing, but I think it was confusing for some people. So we'll just do a regular poll. Here's what they look like. So the poll is, which deck should we use? 1, Halloween. 2, the 8-bit deck. Or 3, the Raider White Smith deck. Brackets, regular. I can't put regular, you guys. Bing bong. Poll time. Please vote in poll. When you were simply existing, how do you want your mouth to taste? I would like my mouth to be a non-noticeable taste, preferably. Like I would like it to be no specific. Like if it, like I don't really want it to taste like minty or anything. I just want it to be neutral, a forgettable taste. You know, I miss clicking Mom's face. Well, nobody clicked on the click map. Everybody was confused, and the people who did understand the click map were clicking on me, and that's not how it works, is it? Boundary, ma'am. So that's why now we can't have nice things. Nothing told me I couldn't do that. Okay, I told you you couldn't do that specifically. Have you considered that? I said, don't click on my face. There wasn't anything preventing me from doing it. How about your sense of integrity? When have we listened to you? Everybody's like, oh, Mom's the best. Oh, Mom's so nice. Oh, Mom's excellent. And then the minute I'm like, don't do that, everybody's like, simply I will. Why? Why? Some people post cat pics instead, huh? Not everybody's posting cursed hot dogs in the Parawiggler. Yeah, okay. Well, your heart emojis are not very convincing at this point, just to be honest with you. Hey, bud.
Yeah, what's up?
Would you rather do all of your buddy readings all at once, or would you rather...
I would rather do them all at once.
He wants to do them all at once, ladies. Oh! If there's a tie, Buddy gets to break it. Buddy, do you want Halloween or 8-bit? For the tarot deck. Do you want the Halloween one or the 8-bit one? He wants the 8-bit one, ladies. Okay, why don't Buddy use the 8-bit one, and then I'll use the Halloween one. That seems fitting. That seems fitting after its own fashion. Okay, Bud. Well, when you're ready, you can do your thing. Have you all set up? He's playing Bald Gate, you guys. He's double bald. Here, I will begin the recording.
Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate.
Ooh,
Huh?
that's a great name for all the drama that's been going on.
Yeah, everybody's pissed off at Baldur's Gate. Everybody's like, oh, you can't save scum. Everybody's like, oh, you can't do this, can't do that. Well, guess what? Okay. I have 2 shark penises, and I'm making all the worst possible decisions because that's what I want to do. Fart reverb appropriate in this case. Wish you had a worm. Wait. The worm boogieing down as an emote? Oh, it's on the server. But he is taking 2 minutes. It's an emote in the Discord server, but I didn't make an emote here because I didn't commission it as an emote. I should talk to the artiste. I don't know why. Because on Twitch it's like commercial use. But there will be new, very important animated emotes soon. Saw a clip of that game where someone actually found Baldur's Gate. And it was underwhelmingly small. I think Baldur's Gate's like a town, isn't it? Subtle? What is that supposed to mean? I'm being very direct. You want to hear something subtle? I've got big shit happening for Halloween. Okay? Big.
Shit.
Huge.
Shit. Gigantic shit.
Are you done?
Yeah.
For fuck's sake. Why is he like this? Baldur's a town. Its gate is the gate. There you have it. There you have it. That's true and real. True and real. Yeah. Yeah. So, what was I trying to say? Yeah, big shit, big deal Halloween stuff, okay? We're going to have a lot of events and stuff. So look forward to it. And there's going to be a big reveal, and it's going to be a big deal, and I'm very excited for you guys. Okay? It's not going to be like any of the surprises we've ever had on the Chanel. I have a question. What is the definition of commercial use? Like if I use a brush that I bought off Etsy to pay a commission, am I using the brush for commercial use? Okay. Commercial use usually means that you are directly providing something in whole or in part as something that you sell. So if you buy a brush and you use it to make commissions, the brush is being used for something that you sell, but you're not selling part of the brush, right? But if I have a font that I want to use on my t-shirts that I'm going to sell, the font is actually going to be on the t-shirt. That's what they mean by commercial use, right? So like you have to check the licensing on that font to make sure it's okay to remix it and repurpose it for something that you're going to sell that has the actual font on it. Yeah. So when you're streaming, if you're not affiliated, everything is technically personal use because your stream is not monetized. But the minute you can make money from your stream, everything on it counts as commercial use. So you have to be careful. That's why when I do the ENG tuber tutorials and I say make sure you check the TOS, like technically my Vtuber character is part of my brand. So if I ever wanted to make merch or put her on posters or sell wallpapers of her or, put her in a video game or any of that kind of stuff, that all is something that I'm like selling to people, right? Yeah. So that's what's going on with commercial use. I hope that's helpful. Yeah. Yeah, it's really weird as a content creator because like if you're making YouTube videos, for example, and it's just a hobby, you don't make money from it. You might be thinking like, does it really matter if I use a font that's not okay for commercial use? But the problem is if you get Mr. Beasted, are you going to have problems retroactively because you didn't do your due diligence? So it's something to keep in mind. Yeah. So what if I did a commission on stream with the same brush? Does that mean it's commercial? Okay, so just as a distinction, there's 2 different kinds of brushes in my mind for art. There's a physical like wooden paintbrush, and then there's a brush that you use digitally, where the actual brush strokes are like made by somebody. So for example, a braid brush. that makes braids when you use it. A physical wooden paintbrush isn't included in the final commission, right? So if you show it on stream, you only have to disclose if you have a relationship with the person who made that brush, right? If you're using a digital brush on your stream, because that brush is not part of your stream, I think you're fine. I think it only matters if you're using it for the commission to sell. But if you're using a digital brush, so for example, like a braid brush, and then you're selling the commissions after, I would assume that you would need to have permission. And I would also assume that usually people who make digital paintbrushes expect that you're going to use them for things like commissions potentially. So you should just check the TOS and it should say specifically what it can be used for, right? But yeah, so yeah, I hope that makes sense. It's a little bit confusing. Yeah. I think if you were like just showing you making like a personal piece of artwork with a brush, I don't think it would really matter. With like a digital brush, I don't think anybody would care. Because the other thing too is there is a line between like what is technically the law and also what people care about. So if you are reacting to TikToks on your stream and you have like 3 people watching, probably nobody cares, even if you're not technically infringing on their copyright. But if you're Warner Brothers and you make a movie using a song that you didn't get the rights for, there's going to be a big problem, right? So that's also part of it. Yeah. But yeah, I hope that helps. Always check the TOS of the stuff you're using for and think about whether it matches the thing you're actually doing. Yeah, and usually if it says it's not for commercial use, what they care about is whether you will actually make money from using the thing that you are buying from them. Yeah. Fun fact, a lot of VTuber models actually forbid you from reselling it in the TOS. So yeah, I have seen that some people have put up their models for sale and then the artist has shown up and being like, it is against TOS for you to resell my art in this particular way. So that's something to keep in mind also. How you feeling, buddy? Are you eating a brownie right now?
Yeah.
Are you going to eat a brownie while you do this, or do you want me to wait till your brownie is gone? He says he can do both. Get you a man who can eat a brownie and also read tarot at the same time. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk about commercial use. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not a lawyer. I'm waiting for you. What does... Okay, explain to me in this particular context, what does the honk mean? What does it mean? I honk because I am. Fantastic. That's incredible. Yeah, when is honk more than a honk? I think we can all tell that the honk is usually more than a honk. Can you read my writing? Literally? Actually, can you?
I can, actually.
I don't believe him. Okay, well then come over here when you're ready. All right, everyone, it's time for Buddy to do some tarot readings. They're being recorded. I will chop them up and I'll put them on the Discord server so that everybody who gifted 5 subs will get their special reading. Yes, and then when Buddy is done, then I will come over and I will do readings for everybody else. If you are getting a Buddy reading and you want me to also give you a reading, join the queue and I will give you my own reading also. But I will not read you the same cards that Buddy gives you. You're getting new ones, baby. I made a melt and a burger. Not like the same time, but yeah. Like a sandwich? Why millennial click book? Why Zoomer click phone? It's very deep. Also, what do you mean by click book? Huh? What does that mean? Buddy is doing dialogue in Baldur's Gate as we speak. I said come over here when you're ready. Okay, here, give me your brownie so I can position it for you properly. It's a walnut brownie, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna hand you the headphones. Here's the headphones. Get yourself comfy in the headphones. No, they'll beep at you. Didn't want them, but also I'm going to get yelled at. All right, have fun with Buddy. Do you remember how to operate this machine?
More or less.
Okay, good luck.
I'll figure it out.
Am I able to unplug these headphones?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Maybe. They might beep at you.
Oh, God.
Hi. Is it still 0? Is the reset still 0?
Hello, Mr. President.
It's different now.
It's different now.
Okay, look where you want to look and then do Shift R.
Shift R. Hi. Oh. Wait.
He's
Hi.
a little finicky. Just look this way, and it should reset you further along.
Wow. Hi. Hello. It is I, Miss Mothmom. I don't think it can see my mouth. I'm gonna move this very slightly. Hi. Wow. Now it can see my mouth a bit better. It doesn't... I don't think it likes my beard.
Buckalicious Chid X33, Buddy's first troll.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Bucky. Hello, Polar Swipe. If you don't see my lips moving, it is because I have a beard. I'm here to do some tarot readings today. So, okay, so, oh, I'm getting ham. Okay, ham. Why is it labeled reset ham?
Because it used to make me into Ham Vin Diesel.
Oh.
It used to just, the only thing it used to do is say ham behind me.
It is a fluffy beard, and it is interfering with this iPhone's ability to see my lips and mouth. So I've got a list here of a few people who need some readings from me, the real Miss Mothmom. So starting from the top of the list, is Murph here? Is Murphy here? Is Murphy present? Is Murphy in the room tonight? I'm sensing a name that begins with M.
Murphy is not in the room.
Murphy does not appear to be here. So
Recording.
it looks like next on the list, she's currently live. What the frick?
Yeah, just do the readings in order and I'll
Bucky, where you at? Where you at, Bucky? Becky. No, not Becky. Bucky. There we go. I said Bucky. Hi. What am I reading about? What are you interested in? What are you focusing your thoughts on today? What do you, if you'll ever be as awesome as Mr. President, well, that's a tall order. But we'll see what we can do. I think I just hit R to shuffle them.
R shuffles them.
So I'm going to shuffle the cards for you. And I'm going to do it a very specific number of times, which I am definitely counting. But it's a secret, so I can't tell you what it was. And we're going to draw you 3 cards.
Why is Buddy Mom so serious?
Wow. Okay, and then like this, and this is now on top of my forehead, so I'm gonna move it away. Boop. Okay. F to flip. Okay, so you probably already got a reading, but you know that like past, present, and future, or whatever, however we want to interpret it, it's kind of up to us because this is a buddy reading and not this not a fake reading. This is a very serious, important reading. So let's get to it. We're starting with the Hangman. We're not looking good off the bat. I'm gonna be honest. It does look a bit like maybe this is intentional, and also you got this aura here. It's a pretty powerful aura. M? It is M. You got a pretty intense aura here, and that's good. I think maybe what this is indicating to us is that in the past, maybe you were pretty cool and were persecuted for it. Coolness obviously being represented by an extreme aura. Hey, there you go. Let's see what else we got. What is the present telling to us? Queen of Coins. Gonna make that bank. But just one money, I guess. So not a lot of bank. Pet rabbit? I don't know if you like rabbits. Hey, there you go. Get out there. Get that bread. Get that goat chair. And basket crown. Hey, there you go. Okay, and let's see what's in your future. I think this is like what the primary focus is going to be here, because you are concerned about whether or not you're going to be cool in your future, right? So like, hell yeah, look at all these sticks you got, man. What is this, what is this, wands? Wands? Is it? It's wands. You got 9 wands, man.
Staves also.
Was there 10 above this? Is there 10 above this? Like, is there a 10 of wands?
Yes, there is a 10.
Is there an 11 of wands?
No, the knight, king, a queen, and a page.
Okay, so Bucky, I have bad news. You only got 9 wands. I got 10 wands. You ain't got enough wands, man.
How do you know that you have 10?
I got 10. I'm the president. Presidents always have 10 sticks. Wands. Whatever. I'm sorry, Bucky. You're gonna be pretty cool. Not that cool. Thank you, Bucky. Thank you for validating my 10. There you go. Now you know. Yeah, I don't blame you. It's pretty tough to be me, to be honest. It's very difficult. This whole stack. Yeah, put it on this whole stack. Yeah. And we... Okay. Bucky. Nah, man. Listen, they kick you out after too many Olive Garden sticks, you know? You gotta take it easy. You gotta do it slow. Slow burn. You don't ask for all the sticks up front. You gotta ease into it. What do we got next? We got a Fanium. Fanium, you here?
Buddy Olive Garden lore revealed.
I'm so tempted to time you out right now, but I know that would just be hurting myself. Okay. Aphanium, you here? Can you hear me? Are you present?
Buddy,
What?
just do them in order.
I am doing them in order.
Like, just continue, just even if they're not there, dude.
I'm just trying to find out if they are here or not before I buzz right past them.
Stop.
Who is...
No, what I'm saying is, do the reading even if they're not here.
Oh.
Like, just do them in order.
I thought the person had to be here for me to do the reading for them.
I'm recording it, so I'll to show them later.
Okay. Alright, so I guess we're doing readings for people who aren't here. And I don't know what that's gonna look like, but we're gonna try it out. So Murph's getting a reading right now. Let's see how her stream's gonna go. Oh, I just grabbed the top card by accident. You can shuffle it by shaking it, and I bet Mom doesn't do this. This is an extra touch that you get only with Buddy. You can just shake it. This is an extra touch that you get when Buddy does your readings. So let's draw. Is there a just a draw card button? Is there like a draw card button?
I don't know.
She doesn't know.
I just pulled them out.
So we're just gonna pull them out. Pull it out live on camera. These over here. Okay, so let's see how Murph's stream is going. How it was going, how it is going, and how it's gonna go at the end. Let's take a look. What do we got? King of Cups. Initially you might assume that things are going fine here, that this guy is, living his best life, chilling with his cake hat and his blue hair. But you'll quickly recognize that he's kind of in a bad situation here. He's straight up in the water. Which is not a particularly advantageous place to place your throne. And I really don't think that this cup is gonna get him out of this situation. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, just go with the flow. Just go with, just go with the flow. Who can take it? Literally anybody could take that crap off me. What this tells me is that Murph was in a little bit of deep water when she started streaming. Maybe wasn't doing too good. Maybe was a little nervous with her wet feet. But we know Murph, and we know that she probably turns around. So let's see how it's going right now. Well, here we got Murph and Weasels, and they're hustling through the snow. I am willing to say mean stuff sometimes, but not that mean. They're hustling through the snow. Maybe this doesn't go so well with the previously mentioned wet feet.
They live in Florida, literally.
Oh, they live in Florida. That would be pretty nasty if it was snowing there. But I think this is more metaphorical to their real life struggles with the as I mentioned before previously, wet feet. But, you know, they got these 5 coins. It looks like maybe it's Christmas. Everybody loves Christmas. I didn't know it was Christmas on Murph's stream, but, you know, I kind of figured that she was more of a Halloween kind of person, but you know, whatever. Why is it so raining in these headphones?
Wet button.
Why is it raining in these headphones?
It's a mirror.
Okay.
Can't tell, but he's dancing.
What if it's a message about dandruff interrupting their stream? Well, I guess if you're not subbed to Murph, then that might happen to you. I wouldn't know anything about that. Anyways, let's see how it's gonna go. Wow, that's difficult to interpret. There's a lot of information coming at me out of this card here. I know exactly how you feel, me. First of all, can I say this fucking horse is ugly as hell. What's with his face? What's with this guy? He looks like Willem Dafoe as a horse. And this is the Teletubbies baby son growing up.
How TF the horse look like Willem Dafoe?
I don't know. Look at him. You don't see him? You don't see that? Rocked by a Dragon? She's playing Elden Ring? Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so clearly, this card indicates that things are going Monster Hunter well. Clearly, what this card indicates is that she has mounted a monster in Monster Hunter and is preparing to do some big frickin' damage with what I can only assume is like a pike or a spear. And she looks pretty pleased. But she needs some more drip. Clearly, she needs some drip.
I thought she needed to dry off.
Not that kind of drip.
Got it. Got it.
Okay, Murph, if you're out there, if you can hear me, you're gonna do amazing. But get a better outfit. Well, yeah, I gotta channel Murph. I guess. Right? Is that how this works? It is Buddy. It is Buddy. I'm doing some Buddy readings. Did a reading from Murph. Not really what I intended. This is how the rest of the readings are gonna go. Mom is mad. Oh, I got honked at. Okay, next up is a Fanium. From your what? Can you talk about that here? Next up is Ophanium. I don't know what's up with Ophanium. I don't know if Ophanium's streaming or what's going on. But let's see if we can get an idea of what Ophanium is up to. It was based on this card pull that we got here. So let's take a quick look. Dripless. Dripless. Riding in the morning on your personal Willem Dafoe. Dafoe? Willem Dafoe. Yeah, but I'm not going to talk about it on stream. Clearly, I didn't say mainless, I said dripless. And again, I said Willem Dafoe. Can we not discredit that amazing pun?
The law.
Puns are no longer against the law. I am Miss Moth Mom, so I'm allowed to declare whatever I want. She's slurping noodles at my desk with a look of such incredulity on her face. Let's continue. Let's see if Fanium gets any drip. Oh, hell yeah. Wet feet. Ugh, wet feet. Never a good look. Got a fish, though. Kind of makes up for it, I guess. Let's see how it goes. I feel like I didn't did I not shuffle this? Did I not shuffle this?
They're in a different.
They're in the reverse order.
That's not true. The sun was at the end.
I don't think I shuffled these.
You did. You can do it again if you want.
I don't think I shuffled these, you guys.
You did.
There's a reset button, at least. Oh. Let's try it one more time with actual shuffled cards, huh? The way you're supposed to do it, by shaking it violently.
You pull the same cards in the same order.
Watch me pull the same cards. Hey, I'm just surprised that my freaking ADD ass was able to remember the fact that those were the cards that were pulled last. Let's take a look. Queen of Coins. Drip. Drip confirmed. Oh. Okay. Hey, I'm trying to focus. These cards aren't working right. Did you see it? It tried to jump. I had no control over that. Drip confirmed. Good job, Ophanium. Got a little bit of cash. Not bad. Rabbit. Good choice. Oh no. Oh no. This doesn't look good at all. I presume that this is the Three of Swords, but this imagery is pretty indicative, you know, of what. Oh my god. Yeah, shot through the heart, and you're too late. You give love a bad name. I think that speaks volumes. I think that's everything that needs to be said about this here. Very deep. I have no fucking clue what's going on here. What am I seeing? Ace of Cups. Okay, well, first of all, it's raining. Not a good sign. Rain isn't good. Also, if I'm gonna loosely interpret this as like an actual card, ace is like 1, and that's probably bad. Is that the Holy fucking Spirit? It's a bird come to deliver you your +1 to water bending. Congratulations. Ophanium, you're getting your water bending skills upgraded. Wow. Wow. What is actually supposed to be going on here?
The cup overfloweth.
Oh, my cup overfloweth. Oh, wow. What W for water? Oh, W for big fucking W, bro. Wow. Good job, Ophanium. Looking tremendous today. And your water bending has really improved. Exactly. Wow. Indeed. Let's get a shuffle going on here. Is this purple I'm looking at here?
Pastel purple.
Pastel purple. Pastel purple is next on our list. I don't think pastel purple's here. Check 1 2. Hello, pastel purple. I doubt you're here. But I will wait at least a few moments.
Reveal yourself.
For you to remove yourself from your cone of silence. Oh boy. Why does that keep moving there? Dude, go over here. Okay. Let's take a look. Honk. Let's see if Pastel Purple is having a good time or not. Most of these have been pretty loose, so I'm gonna sort of keep up with that trend. Wow. She's having an iced cream, everybody. Why don't you come over here and tell chat about your ice cream? Tell chat about your ice cream. Nut. So Pastel Purple is clearly having a good time.
Nut.
We got a rainbow. 10 of iced creams? My. If these were, in fact, all ice creams, this would certainly be in a very 10 Sundays. I'd prefer 10 Saturdays personally, but you know, Sunday I'll do. What is with this ground though? It looks a little weird, to be honest. Okay. Ooh, it's the Yellow Brick Road that you take to go to the 10 ice cream zone. Pastel Purple, I hope you like ice cream, because you got a lot of it in your future, or in your past, I guess. Moving along here. Oh. This guy sure is sticking around. Ugh.
It's you. The 10 of 1.
10 of wands? Oh, hell yeah. 10 wands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10. This is a fantastic bundle of sticks. Pastel Purple should be very pleased. Whoever is interested in these sticks that she's... Pastel Purple, I assume... Does Pastel Purple identify as she, her? Clearly, she's doing a great job collecting sticks. And yeah, that's 2 10s. Wow. Wow, that's 20. Oof. Oh my god. I hope that noise wasn't horrible.
I didn't hear any.
Okay. The mic on this headset hit the mic in front of my face. I see. So let's move along. Let's see if we get another 10. That would be very exciting. It's also 9 p.m. at night. Well, I'm glad it's not 9 p.m. in the morning. That would be rough. Let's see what's in Pastel Purple's future. In their future. Just 1 coin. Another day, another dollar. All this work, 8, 10 ice creams, carried 10 sticks. All you get is a lousy buck. What the flip? Self-care break?
It's a really big one, though.
It is a pretty big coin. But I'm not sure if they will give you several smaller coins for this at the currency exchange office. Most of them don't accept coinage to begin with, so this might be a hard sell, to be honest. Am I wet? Is my wetness activated? Wetness not activated. I will capitalize on this.
Water for your self-care break.
Oh, well, thank you. I do have a water bottle somewhere. Oh, I just dumped a bunch of walnuts on your frickin' desk. Okay, that's problem sorted. And let's try and do this over a plate. This is my self-care break, is to bite a brownie. So, wow, delicious. And I'm gonna sip some water. Chocolatey, walnutty, delicious. Yes, potion drinking sounds. Let's bring this a little further this way, because I'm feeling like we've moved pretty far away from... I pulled just 1 card off of it. Come on, cooperate with me. Okay. Excuse me. Who do we have next? Trash Baby. I don't know who that is. Who's Trash Baby? Person named Trash Baby.
Trash Baby Aya. She's another VTuber.
Well, we got a reading for Trash Baby Aya? Is that how you say it? So we're gonna lay these out right now. You'll notice. Ow. Hello. Greetings, Leon. How are you doing today? Oh, don't worry, it's almost done. Leon, I know you hate it. Why? I know you really hate it when I'm piloting this mecha. But you're just gonna have to deal with it.
It is in fact not almost done.
It is almost done. There's only 3 names on the list. And I've already dealt the cards out for this one. Ugh. Oh, low power. I will save it. I will save it. I will become powered. And tracking again. Tremendous. Yes, this is a mecha. This is a mecha. This is a pilotable robot. I don't know if you knew that. Mom lore. I hear her typing.
The robot was her mom all along.
Okay, so we're doing Trash Baby Aya. I don't know anything about Trash Baby Aya. I literally know no things about them. Hopefully we can find something out about their life, who they are, their aspirations, etc., from this extremely loose interpretation of 3 cards. Let's do it. Oh, fuck. Not good.
Mother is using a sock as a mech.
No, it's the other way around. A sock is using this as a mech. Fart reverb, indeed. This is not a good card. As previously stated, shot through the heart, and you're too late. You give love a bad name. Ouch. Moving along. Let's see if Trash Baby is able to recover from this very clearly tragic event.
NANI?!
They ride into battle. You know, they're not gonna take this lying down, right? They're just gonna pull one of these swords, just one for some reason, just one of these swords out of their own heart, and use it while riding Willem Dafoe. Into battle against presumably whatever caused this situation to occur. And as you can see, everything is perfect. Perfect. Ideal. We've got dog. We've got cat squirrel. We've got lobster. And we've got what appears to be the actual apocalypse occurring. This is labeled the moon, but that don't look like no moon I ever seen. If the moon looked like that, I'd be worried. Just saying. It's a lunar eclipse? Why is it raining fire? It's literally the apocalypse. My dude, how else am I supposed to interpret these fires? The crawfish? This ain't no crawfish. You know what a crawfish is?
It's a dog, a coyote, and a crawfish.
Okay, well, this is definitely a lobster. This is not a crawfish. Have you ever seen a crawfish?
He's in a river.
What does that have to do with anything? Crawfish live in a swamp.
Okay.
Is it actually a dog, a coyote, and a crawfish? Like actually on the real cards?
Like the art, yeah. Do you want me to explain it?
No.
Okay.
Anyways, lobster and cat squirrel and dog are watching the world end. Trash Baby I don't know what to tell you, but that really doesn't sound too good. It sounds pretty rough. You know, maybe talk to somebody. You know, you do you, but also maybe you do therapy. Continuing.
Can't wait for you to do my reading and fight you on the actual meaning, just like when I post Loki content on the r/Norse paganism subreddit.
Oh, I get hands? Oh, I got hands. Wow. Oh, it's struggling. Boop, 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 boop. I'm touching my fingers and it doesn't, oh, it doesn't know anything about that. I have two hands. I have two hands. I have two of them. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Baguette baby. Baguette baby. Very nice person who we had during the subathon. I spoke with them for the first time, and they were very pleasant. That's my review, my Baguette baby review. Let's see how Baguette baby's doing. Let's see how they're recovering after appearing on Miss Moth Mom's stream, which obviously difficult for everybody. Oops. Excuse me. All right, let's take a look. We got 6 wands. 6 wands. Kind of a Christmas theme. I don't know what's with all these wreaths and like Christmas trees and stuff. It's a little snowy. But you know, riding into town with 6 wands, that ain't nothing to scoff at, you know? Some people don't even have 6 wands. Some people only got 1. So don't nobody go and you know, judge Baguette Baby for only having 6 wands. 6 is a lot. 6 is a lot. 6 is almost 7. And we got Page of Swords. Oh, what am I doing here? Oh. 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 Interesting. Discovering new things every day. You got a sword. But you seem to have lost your wands. That ain't good. You know, a lost sword in the hand. A sword, a sword in the hand is worth two in a bush. I think. Ovanium! Hey there! I did a reading for you just a little while ago and you missed it. You totally missed it. But I do believe that Miss Mothmom will be sharing that recording with you somehow. So, I'm struggling? Am I struggling? I ain't never struggled. No struggling here. I'm doing good. Is it a giant man? You know, it does kind of seem that way, doesn't it? Because we got like a mountain here. So like maybe you have not lost your wands and you're just way freaking bigger than them and we just can't see them at the moment. Oh, no worries at all. No worries at all. I hope you enjoyed your stream. I do think, I'm not totally certain how it works. But I think you can do exclamation point join. I think these people can do exclamation point join to get a reading.
Exclamation point join, and you will get a reading from me a bit later.
But unfortunately, all of these readings from me, Buddy Mom, were earned earlier during her subathon. That was a few days ago. So if you do join at the moment, you will be getting a reading from real Miss Mothmom, which will probably be a little more less stupid.
If you gift 5 sub today, you'll also get a buddy reading.
Oh. So she's blackmailing you now. I'm apparently worth 5 subs. I guess that's better than
But
expected.
join gets you a normal one from me. Ooh woo.
Okay, so finally, let's take a look at Baguette Baby's future now that we are no longer totally distracted. There we go. Uh-oh. You went from being a giant man with a sword to being a giant man with only a stick. But at least you have a much freaking drippier outfit. Look at this. Look at this outfit. With the cape. With the sweater. These boots. The hat. What a fit. What a fit. Honestly, I'd give up the sword for a fit like this. What's this thing though? Is this a little fella? A little worm? A little wormy worm? A little worm? What is that, a worm? A little worm? Boots with the fur. Oh my god, they do have the fur! These are the boots with the fur! All right. We got one more ahead of us. And then I'm gone forever, and I will disappear and be killed. I will get killed.
Be killed?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just trying to hand it up.
Nothing to say.
Don't worry, folks. Miss Moth Mom's not gonna kill me. No one's gonna kill me. Don't be worried. It was a joke. It's just a joke. Oddly Modly, you're my final victim. I mean, reading target victim. I mean, I'm doing a reading for you finally. Let's take a look at Oddly Modly's past, present, and future. See if they're gonna win the lottery or not. Or, maybe get some sticks. Maybe a couple swords, you know? Hopefully don't get stabbed through the heart. That'd be rough. Let's see what we got here. Knight of Wands. Starting off strong with a stick. And notably, not Willem Dafoe. This is a totally different horse. Finally, Willem Dafoe. Ow. Oof. Willem Dafoe gets a break. Knock on wood to soothe me, please. I don't like when people say weird things about themselves in dangerous situations. I want you to vibe for a long time. I apologize. I will knock on wood. I am knocking on my own forehead presently. I hope that helps and makes you feel better. Oof. It is not my birthday. Let's move along. To Oddly Modly's present. Let's see if they managed to, sorry, I had something in my eye there. Fart reverb, indeed. Let's see if they do anything fantastic. I feel like I'm, like, just slightly out of frame of the camera. Just because I'm leaning a little bit. They do not keep the stick. Well, actually, what do we have here? Stick? Stick? Is that 2 sticks? Moving up. And what, 5 money? 5 money? Wow, 5 money and 2 sticks? Hopefully this isn't building up to some type of horrible final card. What? I didn't say anything about drip this time. You what? I didn't say anything about drip. I said sticks, dude. And money. Sticks and money. Sticks better have my money.
Sure, Janet.
Torito, indeed. Cracked? Cracked? I know. This interpretation is cracked. Let's bust out this final card so I can go back to playing Baldur's Gate. Paid. Paid. Paid indeed. Oof. Again, big money. Difficult to buy things with. It's kind of like walking into a grocery store with like a $500 bill. They're gonna look at you like, what am I supposed to do with this? Do you want like 20s in change? Like, how am I supposed to handle this? But if you can find, if you can like deposit it in a bank, like the big money bank. Oh, big money. $1. How deep does this go? Oh shit. Big money bank. It's gotta have a big coin slot on the side of it so you can deposit your giant dollar. So clearly getting paid is good. I would personally choose, maybe you should have negotiated a little better at your, when you signed your contract, but, make it work, right? We make it work. Find a good bank or, someone good at laundering money, tax evasion, etc. To handle your big dollar, your single big dollar. Oh no. Oh. I think we're done here. What's wrong?
Are you done?
I think so. I've interpreted cards for all of these nice people that you've put in a list in front of me who apparently paid you and Jeff Bezos some money for it. So I think I'm good to go. Is there anything? There's people here?
There are people here.
There's people watching? Folks, it's been a pleasure, as always, to come and hang out with you folks. Polar Swipe, you don't need to say hi now. Did I just freaking throw those cards?
What are you doing? Okay, you need to go. It's done. You need to go. Say goodbye. Say goodbye.
Okay, I love you all.
Say goodbye.
You're all great. Please send Miss Mothmom more money, but not 5 of them, so that I don't have to do this again. Okay, I love you. Bye.
Trade offer.
My headphones feel so much better.
Your headphones are dumb. What did he do? Literally, what did he do? Okay.
Grab them.
What?
Grab
Girl.
them. Hold the whole stack.
Look at this.
And then just chug it.
No. It's freaking Caterwaun. Everything is... No, but it's upside down, girl. Do you see?
Yeah, flip it. And then grab it. And then scroll your mouse button.
I don't like that. Okay, but you have to leave.
Too bad.
What do you mean too bad?
I mean, too bad.
Girl,
how many ways can you interpret too
my
bad?
goodness. Hello, everyone. I'm back. Wow. Can we get a round of applause for Buddy? Can we get a big round of applause for Buddy for doing such a great and incredible job? Wow. Thank you. Fantastic. Hello. Yes, it is me. It's me, your mom. So, we are going to do normal readings for everyone. And by that, I mean I'm going to do them now. But first, why don't we go on a very short break? It's been about 2 hours. I don't know what kind of reset Buddy did on my face, but he jacked on my whole life. Hello. So yeah, so why don't we go on a very short break? And you guys can have a little break. You can go pee if you need to, and then we'll come back and we'll do readings. Yeah? This sounds good? Sounds good to everyone? You sound good? You feel good about it? Good? I'm never going to get tired of that. Okay. And thank you again. Huge thank you to everybody who gifted 5 subs during the subathon. I really appreciate you. And I hope that you enjoyed your Buddy readings. Like I said, Buddy will continue to do 3-card readings, pardon me, for anybody who gives 5 subs during this stream. So yes, look forward to it. But in the meantime, I will do some reading. So I'll see you guys in just a few minutes after I stretch myself out and have some water. You can't eat Minecraft villagers. Build relationships that can be even more valuable. Oh God, I've frozen. Hello? Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Hello everyone. I'm back, and thank you very much for the bit, Resident Badger. Thank you very much for the bit. Hello. Shall we begin, everyone? I can't believe you can just grab it and shake it. I'm not doing that. Hello. Bunny, you need to get charged. You need the charger. All right. Shall we begin? So the queue, just so you guys can see, here's the queue. First is going to be Boundary. You guys can join. I will do readings until I run out of time. So you can join, but if we run out of time, then unfortunately, and I will say the stream can be several hours long. I mean, we've been going for about 2 hours, so we can definitely go for probably at least another 2 hours. And I'll be a little bit faster than Buddy. Not saying that Buddy did a bad job in any capacity. Of course, he's perfect. Okay, that's literally a compliment. So why don't you back that ass right up, sir, Mr. President? Okay. All I'm saying is that sometimes he is a little off task. Just a little bit. Okay. So yes. So let us begin. Boundary. I know Boundary's had a reading before. Boundary. Oh, I forgot I plugged in my hands, Lamau. It's that spicy ADHD. I mean, you're not wrong. That's true. Boundary, let me know when you are ready, and we will begin your reading. And Buddy use the 8-bit deck. I'll be using the Halloween deck. Ready, Freddy? Okay, let's begin. I noticed that Buddy pulls the cards backwards. Is that on purpose? You did it inconsistently. Yes. The best way to do it. Exactly. Perfection. All right, shall we? So, as usual, as Buddy mentioned, it's going to be a past, present, and future reading. That's how we'll read most of them, depending on if you guys have questions or not. Shall we go? Bing, bing, bong. So we have the King of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Cups. This is looking like a pretty overall good time, baby. The King of Cups is about knowing when to give things out and when to hold things close. So it's sort of a card about understanding where you are at with your resources and also understanding how to be generous without giving up too much of yourself. The 9 of Coins, or the 9 of Pentacles, is about having plenty. It's where you've already done the hard work and now you're reaping what you sow. You know what I mean? You planted a beautiful field of pumpkins, and now pumpkins you shall receive. Usually pretty good. And then the 6 of Cups is about sharing is caring, baby. It's about building relationships and finding friends and being able to share the wealth. So maybe there was a time. So I will say there's a temptation to read this as like money, but resources are not always about money, right? It can be about like your personal time and energy. And it can also be about like just stuff that you have or things that you make, stuff like that, right? So maybe there's a time before when you were sort of finding that balance for how to give things up, but also keep what you need for yourself. And you found a good balance and ended up in a place where you were sort of accumulating and feeling plentiful, feeling lucky, like you've got what you need. And now you're looking forward to future where you're able to take some of those resources that you've kept for yourself that you needed, and you're able to be even more generous because you planned well. Does that make sense? So I'd encourage you to keep up the good work. Like, just, mind your space, mind your energy. Keep an eye on what you're handing out to folks, because sometimes it feels a little selfish in the moment to be doing things for you, but often it leads you to a place where you will have even more to give. Does that make sense? Boundary, let me know if you have any questions about that. It's pretty cute, in my opinion. Pretty cute, pretty fresh, pretty fly. I think I'm going to move this behind me. No, you know what? This is fine. Yeah? Do you have any questions, my friend? Let me know if you do. I'd be happy to answer them for you. In the meantime, next we have I Love Some MILFs. Is I Love Some MILFs still here? Are you still in the chat? No questions that I have an idea of what it means. Okay, that's good. I hope it makes you feel encouraged, because I feel like it was a pretty encouraging moment. Oh, I will say, okay, so for the buddy readings, because they were because they were a reward for gifting 5 subs, they were all given out regardless of whether the person was here. But normally, if the person is not in chat, then I don't give the reading, just for time's sake. So that way people who are here can get prioritized. So I will give I Love Some MILFs another minute, but I do not think that they are here with us at the moment. Yes, it is possible that listening to me talk about random shit scared them. Oh, Buddy is tying up some hashtag tarps as we speak. It looks like a sandwich.
It is a sandwich.
It is a sandwich. All right, let's go to the next then. Next we have Buckalicious. Buckaroony. Bucky. I know you're out here, babe. I know Bucky's out here somewhere. Probably Bucky is like actively playing a video game though, so if I skip you and you are here but you're just busy, then I encourage you to rejoin the queue. Yeah. I don't know if there's a skip. I wonder if there is a skip, because Bucky is in chat, but I think Bucky's probably playing a game. Yeah, because Bucky does usually. Let me check. Is there like a skip command? Because it would be nice to be able to skip people and then come back to them at the end. I'm checking my extensions. This is the sound of me checking how it works. Do 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 boop boop ba doop. Commands. Open, close, clear, next, move. Move players in the queue. Leave the queue. Randomize the queue. Show the queue. Set the queue to being full. Hide it. Show it. Add, remove. Move live players to the end of the queue. Next player become the live player. Okay, so if I do rotate. Okay, and then let me look at the queue. Oh yeah, so Bucky got moved to the end. And I think everybody is still in their spot. I think that's right. Okay, cool. So we moved Bucky to the end, which is nice because Bucky might still be coming around. This is Lo-Fi Evangeline, that's true. Let me see what it's called. On Spotify, this is Cruel Angel Thesis, but it's Lo-Fi, brackets Evangeline by Mellow Yo-Yo. The art is not chill. It is Unit 01 screaming. Slay bestie. We love a good scream. Sometimes you have a mouth and you must scream. And that's how it is. Hi, Monley. Buddy gave you a tarot reading. I recorded it for you, so I'll make sure that I post it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them all in a YouTube video, and then I will mark them with the timestamps, and I'll set it to unlisted, and I'll post it in the Discord. So if you got a buddy reading, I promise you will be able to watch it. But yes, hi. We're doing just regular readings. Polar, are you ready? It's your turn, baby. Are you prepared? Are you parade? I'm sorry I missed it, but thanks for recording. Of course, it's no problem. Normally, I would like to wait till everybody's available all at the same time, but it is what it is. But it's recorded, so I'll make sure to prepare it for you. I'm physically ready, but not mentally. Perfect. Let's continue then. Guys, Polar's a nice boy, okay? He's strong. I believe. Okay? I believe. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. The Knight of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. Okay, so if you look at this art, it's very, very similar to the original art, but it's just been made Halloween-y. So we have your knight on his horse with his sword up in front, okay? And he is going for it, ladies. He is pushing for it, baby, okay? He's got chutzpah, he's got moxie. And then the Eight of Pentacles is kind of about like being able to make something well and not necessarily needing to be recognized for it. Like being able to slay, but without getting standing ovations all the time. Do you know what I mean? It's a reminder that you are doing the damn thing, even if everybody is not paying attention to you. So, yeah. And then the Five of Cups is about this like fork in the road, right? You're sort of like, you've come to this impasse and you're having to kind of like look at your options and reevaluate. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's just like that moment where you stop and look at everything and think to yourself, is this a moment for me to consider what I really want? So maybe in the past you were hustling. Hashtag hustle, rustle, grind, Sigma grind set. Very aggressively pursuing the thing you wanted. Really like trying to reach a goal with a lot of energy and effort. And that led you to a place currently where you've kind of like found the vibe, right? You're like in your lane, thriving. You have the skills you need to get to where you want to go. But it's not necessarily your final destination because we're maybe leading ourselves to a future where we're not, where what we were looking for here isn't necessarily what we're looking for, like forever, ever. So it's just like you don't have to be satisfied just because things are going good. Like you can still pursue the best version of your life. And it doesn't have to be like this kind of catastrophic, like very aggressive moment. It can sometimes just be like a little moment of quiet introspection. And you shouldn't be avoidant of that because at the end of the day, you are that bitch and you're going to be okay. Does that make sense? Let me know if you have questions for me about that. I was unloading the heaviest furniture ever. I'm sorry, Bucky, but you have been eliminated. And by that, I mean you've been moved to the end of the queue. I didn't want to skip you because I knew that you were probably coming back, but I moved you to the back of the queue. Okay, very good. I'm good. Thanks for being. You're welcome. I hope it was interesting. This is a biased reading because I do happen to know that Polar is 100% that bitch. You guys remember Polar Swipe came on the stream like the week before last to do the One Piece stream. And fun fact, Polar Swipe and me talking about Jinbei from One Piece is now one of my most viewed TikToks ever. It has passed 20,000 views. Viral? Incredible. Wow. So thank you to the homie for that. It's definitely because of Jinbei and not because Polar was a hot vampire man in the short. Hello, Flamingo with Knives. Hello. People love Jinbei. That is true. People in the comments are losing it for Jinbei. It's a cabinet thing made of mahogany. Ooh, it sounds cool though. But it does sound like a terrifying thing to try to move. One Piece live action comes out tomorrow. I'm like not talking about it because of the strike, but people seem to actually think it might be good. So I don't know. I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical. Flamingo with Knives, are you here with us tonight? It does not seem like Flamingo with Knives is here, but we will give everybody a second chance. So we'll rotate Flamingo with Knives for now. All right, nix it, baby. Are you out there? It's a 3-piece thing, 2 cabinets, like a slim table thingy. Oh, that sounds cool, though. It sounds like really nice furniture. Did you get it secondhand? It got the okay by Oda. I saw a short where they gave him a snail that talks. And I don't really know about One Piece, but I do kind of like that snail. Nix it! I think you've had a reading before. My body is ready. Okay, very good. Let's do it. If you guys are in the queue and you've never had a reading before, all you gotta do is let me know, baby. And I will explain the tea to you. From an auction? That's cool. My mom bought a lot of old stuff saying she's gonna resell it all. I mean, that's a thing you can do. So I wish her the best of luck. Okay, time for Nix It. Bing, bonk, bing. Oh. I haven't had a reading from me yet. Okay, well, hopefully we're going to have a chill time. It's looking like a little complicated. So we have the 3 of Wands, the Sun, and the Knight of Swords. So the 3 of Swords is... Did I say 3 of Wands? I meant the 3 of Swords, pardon me. The 3 of Swords is a card about going through some relationship turmoil. It's about having an unpleasant time in a relationship. Again, there's a tendency to read it as romantic, but it doesn't have to be romantic. It just means that like there's someone that's close to you that you love that you're having some kind of friction with. Yeah. And we'll read more into it when we do the whole reading together. The Sun, it's sort of 2 things. The Sun is a good card. Air quotes, a good card. Insofar as there are good cards, the Sun is a good card. So the idea, me when I gaslight you, that's not true. I don't gaslight you guys. You guys are crazy. The Sun can mean that there's like good times on the horizon, like lots of great stuff is happening. But the thing with the Sun is you can get burned. You know what I mean? And so it's a reminder also that sometimes you need a break even when things seem like they're going great, right? And the Knight of Swords, like we were saying with Polar's reading, is like very much a forward-moving, motivated, and kind of aggressive card. That can be good and it can be bad. On the one hand, being aggressive is good because sometimes you get what you want. But on the other hand, being aggressive can be bad because you can overlook things in your haste. So I would say maybe there was someone that you were having some miscommunication with. You know what I mean? And it was leading you to a place where the relationship was maybe feeling good or like seeming good on the outside, but was actually kind of making you feel tired. And that might lead you to a place where you feel like you really need to like put in the work and like really hustle, grind to maintain this like good zone. But it's a reminder also that like you're not where all the effort has to come in from every situation, and you can have good times and have good relationships without being the only one putting in effort. So it's okay to put in effort, but don't rush over yourself to do so much that you're compensating for other people maybe not putting in theirs. Does that make sense? Yeah. It doesn't mean the other person's like malicious or something. I never want to imply that kind of thing because you don't know what's going on with other people. But sometimes you're trying to go to a place where everybody's not trying to go together. Does that make sense? You with me? It's weird when my hands pop up because I am waving them around all the time, but I don't expect them to show up. Let me know how you feel, Nixit. Let me know how you feel about it. So much emotion. So much emotion. I mean, the full David Bowie experience. Let me know if you have any questions, my dear. This is explaining a certain friendship I have right now. It makes a lot of sense. I hope that you and your friend are able to have a good time. You know? Without you getting too burnt out. Excuse me. Whatever this button did for Buddy, it's not doing for me. Thank you, Nixon. I'm glad that it was interesting for you. Next up, we have Mini Taurus. Mini Taurus, are you still here with us today? Let me see. Does not appear as though Mini Taurus is here with us today in the stream. So I will rotate and we will go to the next. Light Lycos. Light Lycos, are you here? Light Lycos is my Tumblr movie, you guys. Who's that? Oh my God, it's Bonito, my beloved. Oh my God, you're playing Chrono Trigger. I feel like I knew that Bonito was playing Chrono Trigger because I feel like I showed up and we were talking about that cave woman bitch, the cave bitch, if you will. Yeah, she's nice. And also about Frog, who is the best, of course. Hello, Bunny. Hi. Hi, Frito B. Hello, hello, hello. We're doing tarot readings, you guys. I think I'm going to rotate Light Lycos because I think she maybe is not here right this minute, but maybe she'll come back. Frog's the best. Frog is the best. I hit the raid button like mid-talking. So goodbye, chat. You guys, it's very important that we love and appreciate Bontio, best cat. So it's all good. Chat, I hope that you're receiving Bonito's love right now because you deserve it. But I hope you had a good stream. I hope you won a lot at Chrono Trigger. I'm moving up the list fast. I do these readings like so efficiently because I'm so efficient, as is well known in my community. They call me Speedy Mom because I go so fast. That's not true. I was winning amazing. Bonito, I gotta have you on my stream some more. I have a little thought in my brain. I was thinking about you the other day because I was thinking about that time that we made some tarot cards together. It was a very fun stream and I miss you and I think you're cool. Can I get a reading? Yes, everyone can get a reading. All you have to do is do !join and you will join the queue and you will automatically be in the queue to get a reading. Yes. Speedy, never distracted. Correct. Never distracted. Mom's been calling me Bontio forever. It's because I can't spell. Actually, here's a fun fact, you guys. I was calling Bonito Bontio by accident. And then one day, I think it was when he was playing that game where you're in a ship and the ship is made of like guts or whatever. It was a really scary game. He was like, it's so cute that you call me Bontio Lamau because Uncle la 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 Spanish. And I was like, that's not on purpose. I was like, oh, that's defo not on purpose. That's for sure not on purpose. That is letters being hard for me to do. Yeah. But it's cute anyway, so who cares? It doesn't matter because it was a sleigh anyway. This, yeah. I agree. It is, being me is very difficult. I'm working so hard. And that's why it's illegal for anybody to ever be mad at me. Also, if you hear some sounds behind me, please remember that Buddy is working hard to be productive. So be nice to him. Thank you for the lurk, Benito. I hope you had a beautiful time and I hope you have a beautiful night and I hope you eat lots of snacks. Dyslexia. Are you Gucci? Okay. I thought maybe you made a distressed noise. That's not good. It is. I think it would be. But I'm glad you did it. Buddy, you're so productive and cool. I made skewers today, you guys. I found some pineapple teriyaki sauce. Buddy. True. Correct. The most fucked up thing about dyslexia is that the word dyslexia... Okay, the word dyslexia is not that bad, actually, because there's an X. It makes everything... Okay, you guys don't understand. Do you know when you're, like, building, like, Legos, And the more big Legos are not always the ones that are the most easy to build with. Do you know what I'm saying? Like when you're dyslexic, there are certain combinations of things that fuck up your life, but like really long words are not always fucked up. Does that make sense? Yeah, see, that's fucked up. The hippopotamotosaurusquabblequabblephobia is not good. It's got too many Q's and P's and shit and O's. So it all like smooshes together in one long like hot dog. Not good. But like some words have like in like sections. Do you know what I mean? And that's good. They have like sections. Fun fact, when I was in school, I got B's and D's really confused, and everybody was like, oh, it's really easy, just do it like this, it goes to the left, it goes to the right, here's a B, here's a bear, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, and I remember being like, this is really hard for me for some reason, and I'm not getting it. And then being like, well, stop doing a bad job and simply do better. Yeah, they were like, oh, your daughter has a really poor reading level for her age. And then my mom was like, stop being so stupid. And no one was like, maybe she's got brain problems. Oh my God. And I'm not saying that I had it the hardest, because I didn't. Because there were definitely people who had it more difficult than me. So I'm not going to complain that much. Like, it was fine. I'm actually a genius, so I figured it out. But that's fucked up. And I deserve monetary compensation. Thank you, Joe Biden. I am waiting. Me and Buddy both waiting. Because of my dyslexia, I don't really read anymore. I kind of just recognize the shape of the word in my brain. See, Buddy does that, but I don't. I sub-vocalize everything, you guys. I read every word in my brain. And sometimes what will happen is my brain will read the word in words and I will understand it. And then my mouth will, instead of reading the word out loud, it'll just go. Yeah, it's not good. No, I never had trouble reading in school, but my handwriting is so awful they made me type on a computer. My handwriting's actually lit when I'm actually trying. I'm not often trying, though. People gaslight me into not thinking I had dyslexia as a child because I love to read. Same. And they were like, oh, I would read like children's book with huge letters and everything would be cool. And then they give me like a chapter book and I would struggle and they'd be like, what's your issue? Hi, Maichu. Anyway, this is not why we're here. I also read it in the brain, but sometimes I've made up how they sound. It's wrong for years. This is also accurate. Sometimes in my brain, I'm like, I know exactly how to say that. Nah. I literally don't know how to write in cursive because of this. I do know how to write in cursive, and I do a good job. But I write in like some sort of horrible, if I'm being cash, I write in some sort of horrible half cursive. You guys have seen my handwriting a couple times. If you're an OG, some of my whiteboard streams had a lot of my handwriting. My dyslexia affects numbers too? Correct. I also have this problem. We'll tell you stuff backwards and then read it and flips in my head and I have to remember to tell you the correct way. The way I do math fucks people's lives up, dude. Because they're like, what is happening inside your brain? And I'm like, this is not about you. Tried to teach me long enough. Sometimes I interchange print and cursive when writing. Yeah, they really tried to teach me cursive. I did have a hot lady come in and teach me touch typing though. I was so impressed with her. She types so fast and I was like, oh my God, she's a genius. My math teacher called me stupid. I kind of wish I could go back in time and say some choice words. I was a really rude teenager, but I was a very timid child. When I was really little, I had to do speech therapy because I couldn't pronounce R's at R. At R? I couldn't pronounce R's at R. Boundary, I'm proud of you for overcoming your challenge. I'm bad at math because of 2. It sucks. Fuck math, though. Who's writing things down and doing calculations? Not me, bitch, okay? That is literally all I do. It's do math and write things down. Don't tell me how to read a number out loud, bruh. The Warp Space, thank you very much for the follow. You pulled Justice. Justice reminds you that sometimes the way people want you to do things isn't fair. So you just let karma take care of those people and do it your own way. Thank you for the follow. I'm gay, I don't need math. Exactly. Wait, who's in queue? We rotated Lycos. I think it's Manake. Manake, I know you were here earlier. Are you here now? Are you with us, Manake? You! Hi. No, me? It's me. Let me know when you're ready, babe. Let me know when you're ready. She was a really bad math teacher. I mean, any teacher that would call you stupid is a bad teacher, I will. She called me horror for the whole class because I had on shorts. I grew boobs when I was like in 3rd grade, and you would not believe the things people said to me. Right, hi. It's always great reading a fantasy book or something similar and get the name of somebody or some place in your brain and you can only just mumble through it. That's so relatable. Sorry, my phones. No, you're good. Don't worry about it. You're ready? You're ready? Okay, let's do it. Reading for Manake. Everybody prepare your ass. Let's everybody focus, okay? We have a task we are here to do. Okay, ready? Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune, the Tower, and Justice, all major arcana. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is about changes. Yeah, it's about changes, baby. The Tower is about changes, but just more of it.
Everyone, Mom said to focus.
Focus.
Focus, people.
It's like a
Focus harder.
spirit bomb. I need you to send your energy to me. I promise I will use it for good and not for evil. Unless Bucky honks at me one more time, then I may have to use it for evil. And justice is about letting the universe figure its life out and not having to make everything okay for everybody. So I know this looks scary, but hear me out. I think this is actually good. This is a good controversial take because I know it's got some sus cards in it, but I actually think this is actually good news, okay? So maybe there's a time in the past when you were like going through a lot of things happening. There's just like a lot going on. Things were really getting changed up. Maybe like things were moving around or you were like suddenly talking to different people or something like that. And then there was a big upheaval. All that change led to like a fundamental shifting in like the structure of things around you. Like suddenly you were operating in a different system, right? And like maybe you're in that system right now and things feel very unstable. But in the future, there is a place where you can figure out how things work and find a way to make the system work for you. So justice is a card about the universe balancing itself out. And I think here in context, that it might be an indication that like once you know how to let the universe work on its own and behind the scenes, you can kind of focus on yourself, and that's where I'm taking it. There are definitely other ways to interpret it. This is how I'm interpreting it, these 3 cards together. So I know it feels kind of freaky and like unsettling, but I don't necessarily think that it's a bad thing. I think there's like some opportunity for you here. Does that make sense? I think there's all of this shifting has made maybe a space for you to capitalize on the thing you want to do. Yeah, let me know what you think, Manake. Let me know if you have any questions. It's going to become the master of the universe. Yeah. It's 100% correct. No. That's the reader. I agree. We'll give Manake a moment. Manake says, I see this is good. And I want to give a moment to answer. Thank you. This is totally what I've been feeling lately. So it feels, it follows through. Yes. I hear you. Well, I'm glad it was interesting. As always, I'm here to answer questions, but it sounds like you got the vibes. Draco, are you still here, Draco? It's your turn. You can always use !Q to see the list. So you can see where you're at. You can also put, I think you could put like !pause, and it'll tell you your position. I'm not in the queue though. Meow, 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 meow. Draco, are you still with us? I think Draco might also have work. So I'm not sure Draco is here, but I'm going to rotate him to the bottom. We'll give him one more chance. So that's you. Bunny pop top, pop, 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 top. Hello, Bunny. Let me know when you're ready. Let me know when you're ready. This emote of the little frog, I may be stupid. You are not stupid. It's totally reasonable to assume exclamation point, the letter Q should work. But it's actually Q, like, yeah, you have to spell it out. You would think it'd be a short form for it, right? I've never had a reading before. Okay, no problem. So the way this works, hey, Jackrabbit, thank you very much for the follow. You pulled the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune reminds you that sometimes things do be changing. So watch out. List, I think list also works, yeah. Okay, so the way it works is I'm going to shuffle these cards for you, and then I'm going to pull 3 of them, and I will explain a little bit more as we go. So if you're ready, we'll do it. We'll get her done. So here's your 3 cards lined up. So here's your 3 cards. So the first card is going to be your past. The second card is going to represent your future. And the last card is going to, or pardon me. See, I'm already discombobulated. The first card represents the past. The second card represents the present. And the third card represents the future. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the zone, Jackrabbit. So I'm going to flip all of them over. I'll explain them. And then we'll go through them each one by one. And then we'll read them as like a set to interpret them together. Okay? Okay. So, no need to be, there's no bad cards, Bunny. There's no bad cards. Everything has context, right? So what you have here is the Emperor, the 8 of Wands, and the High Priestess. So this is a stylized deck. So it says imps because it's like Halloween themed, but these represent the wands. So we're going to look at the sort of the symbolism on each card and we'll interpret them a little bit. So the Emperor is a card about being sort of stoic and focused. The Emperor is sitting on his chair. He's looking forward. He's paying attention. He's got things under control. The Emperor represents sort of a stern figure that is very strict. And being strict can be good because it means things are under control, but being strict can also be restricting. Lamau, very deep. The 8 of Wands. So you can see all these little guys are flying in a bunch of different directions, right? They don't really necessarily know where they're going. And the 8 of Wands kind of represents this sort of chaotic, but also like, it sort of feels like a bunch of stuff being thrown at you and you're sort of just having to be ready to catch it. Does that make sense? So there's not necessarily a rhyme or reason to things. You're not necessarily getting things from a specific direction, but it just kind of feels like out of nowhere, there's a bunch of stuff you have to handle, right? It's not always about a conflict, right? It can just be like tasks and like things to think about and like decisions to make and all that kind of stuff. But usually interpretive stuff that you have to handle. So more like tasks. And then the High Priestess, she is sort of confident. She's here between these 2 towers, one dark and one light. She's got her book, and it kind of represents your journey, being on your own journey and having to work on yourself, right? So it's a reminder that like, of all the people in your life who deserve attention, sometimes the person who deserves the most attention is you, and you have to balance taking care of yourself with helping other people with the shit they need, right? So altogether, I'd say maybe there's a time in the past where you're feeling kind of restrained and held back because you're sort of maybe protecting yourself a little bit. And you might have ended up in a place where there was so much going on that you had to kind of come out of your shell and learn to loosen up and be more flexible. And that might lead you to a place in the future where you feel more comfortable with yourself and you're sort of discovering who you are and who you can be. Thank you very much, Loud Out and Proud. I will give you your 1 card reading after this, just to avoid confusion. So I'm just going to say Emperor, so I don't forget. So altogether, I would say don't get too caught up in if you're doing everything perfectly right now. let the process of you sort of like growing and changing happen, and look forward to the time when you're focusing on yourself and figuring your life out, because it's an exciting time of discovery and not necessarily something scary that's like coming for you. Yeah. So let me know what you think, Bunny. I will give you a moment in case you have any questions about it. I'll be happy to answer for you. But yeah, that's the tea. I've been left on the side of the road in a spooky, scary wheeling. You're fine. You're going to be okay. Don't forget, Bucky, your clip royalty. Hot dog! I get it. Get it. This is also crazy accurate. Well, I'm glad that you feel like you understand. Yeah. And also, I'm glad it was interesting. Is the future going to be like at any time frame? I'm not seeing anything that indicates like how close or far away it is. Yeah, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't have an answer for you, Bunny. To be honest, with a lot of tarot card readings, it very much depends, right? So like if you feel like this is a time where you want to explore yourself, then you can absolutely like make that be now. I would say, right? I think that makes sense. But sometimes if the present is full of stuff going on, it can just be difficult. So it might literally just be when there's less stuff going on. Means I got to boogie with it? Yeah, kinda. I think so. And the more you boogie, the better you get. Loud and proud, thank you. You pulled the Emperor, by the way. The Emperor reminds you that being strict can be good, but too much structure can make you stressed out, so take care of yourself. Thank you again for the follow. What program are you using for this? This is Tabletop Simulator. Yeah, I have made a table in Tabletop Simulator that is just a green screen, and so I'm just keying it out. You can kind of see when I move the cards, they leave like a little green ghost. Oh, spooky. Yeah. So it's just a green screen. A ghost. Yeah, so it looks really impressive, but it's not that deep. I also have other things that are in Tabletop Simulator, like Uno, and also this bag of rocks. I don't know what I'm going to do with it.
Interpret it.
It's a ruby. Rubies represent Mars. They represent aggression, going out and getting what you want, ambition. They represent fire, the direction south, love, passion, spicy food. That's the ruby, baby. Do you guys want other types of readings? Like, should I do crystal readings and things? Lord only knows. Lord only knows. Okay, let's see. Who's in next, baby? Yeah, and then I use a program called Play with Viewers Bot to do the queue. Hey, buddy. Can you let me fill for some more water? Oh, he literally brought me his water bottle. Incredible, he's so fast. Once again, he's being productive back here, you guys. He's such a good boyfriend. Hadn't heard direction before. Yeah. Also, hi, Anime Philosophy. I feel like I saw you, but I didn't say hi. Hi. Okay, readings from Mom's Crystal Ball. I don't usually do channeling. You know what I was thinking, though? I've been thinking about doing some weird stuff. Like, I kind of want to do a psychic test on chat and see how psychic you guys are. Wouldn't that be fun? I'm into it, but I'm like sharing witch stuff. Yeah. We'll do more weird wells. We'll do a weird well on crystals. Then we'll really get into it. Came in a few minutes ago. Well, hi. Can you read bones? I have read bones. I've also read, one time I read, not to make it weird, but one time I did read some guts. Didn't go very well. Listen, if you're thinking of reading the guts, I can tell you from experience that it's the same as just reading like tea leaves or something. Same shit. Never heard reading bones? Yeah, it's like an old thing. Did you do tea leaves? I was trying to make the tea leaf stream work and it was cursed. My house exploded. It was very stressful. But yeah, I've done tea leaf. I'm not as good at tea leaf reading though. It's like not my expertise, but I have done it. Yeah. You can read anything, you guys. So there's two ways to read bones. You can read bones that are inscribed with runes. And then you can also read bones as in you can cast bones as though you would like cast any charms. Usually you see them in charm readings. So like sometimes people will throw like some rocks, bones, dice, like just a combination of accoutrement, and you throw it and you like see how they like land, like who's touching who and that kind of thing. Today's readings are just subs. No, we did all the 5 sub readings. So now if you do !join, everybody will get a reading from me. Yeah, the sub readings were just for buddy readings. It's like people who are insistent on burning sage, like you can just burn any herb really. If you want to burn sage, you can just burn like regular sage. Do you know what I mean? This is what I don't get. Actually, no, I do get it. The stores are selling white sage and they sell it for more money because it's harder to get, which I get, but that's a conversation for another time. It does not at all have to be white sage. I want to watch candles burn. There's like a thing with that. Good smells are nice too. Sage incense, yeah. Local goods are always a vibe, I agree. But I would encourage you guys to, white sage gets a lot of attention now, but like anything that's used for indigenous practice is usually something you want to be careful with, because sometimes it's, what would I say? Not your culture, not your practice. That's what I would say. That's what the kids are saying on TikTok. You know, if it's not necessarily yours to participate in all the time. But my partner reads smoke and dice sometimes, not magically inclined, but finding it fascinating. I'm hoping to learn enough to talk to him about it more. We did a Weird Well episode about candles that's up on the YouTube. So if he does like pyromancy and stuff, there's a little bit of interesting information in that. That link should take you actually directly to that specific YouTube video. Yeah. If you guys have any questions about magic shit, I'm here. Yeah, you can read the candle smoke. I usually don't, but that's a thing people do. Yeah, we talked about the penis candles. They mean exactly what you think they mean. And if you don't know what they mean, I can't help you. If you can't think of what they could possibly mean, I can't help you. Being picked out in the wild because of how prevalent is modern magic, new age, whatever. Exactly. And it's sad, particularly with the sage, because you could just use any sage. Like the kite, you could grow it in your own backyard. Wouldn't that be nice? All right, is Resident Badger here? I do not know if Resident Badger is here. Hi, Swift Strike Mike. Mom with the knowledge, true. I'd be burning candles all the time if it weren't for the smoke. Yeah. The soy candles are not as bad. I think he does more incense. Penis candles just sound like fun. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, campfire's always fun too. Yeah, I don't do a lot of work with incense. I used to do more incense stuff. I think Resident Badger might be here. Oh, hello! Badger, let me know when you're ready and I'll get you your reading. We're a little off topic, but I'm glad you're here. You're ready? Okay, excellent. As always, if you've never had a reading before or you're not sure about something, just ask. I'm here to give you answers. Yeah. A little bit of unbleached thread and some home dried herbs and you're good to go. That sounds nice, animated. You get some stuff from the homies. All right, let's freaking get it. Bing, bonk, bink. Okay. So, we have the 7 of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the 5 of Swords. Thank you. Well, thanks. Okay, the 7 of Wands is about being on a journey, being on your way, and maybe meeting a little bit of a roadblock, you know? The gummies hit and I wandered off and did the dishes. Well, I'm glad. I hope you feel as productive as you were. Yeah. So the 7 of Wands is about sometimes hitting the fence, hitting the wall a little bit, you know? The King of Pentacles is, he's got his shmoney, honey. He made his money and now he is sitting on it, baby. He's maybe being a little bit too protective of it, if you know what I mean. He's maybe collecting a little bit of a hoard, possibly. And the 5 of Swords is a little combative. Maybe there's been an altercation. Maybe there's been some sort of engagement of the aggressive variety, and we're maybe having like a little bit of an issue. And maybe you won. It can be good, it can be not so good. So I'd say maybe there was a time, Resident Badger, when you felt like you weren't making any progress, no matter how far you pushed yourself. You just kept going, and it never felt like you were actually getting anywhere. And so you decided to sort of settle down in your spot and just be like, fine, I'm going to collect everything I can possibly collect right here and not move anymore. But that doesn't always lead to peace. You might have found yourself having some conflict, maybe internally, maybe with somebody in your life who you appreciate, who's a little, who you maybe are encountering some frustration with a lack of progress. I would be inclined to say that's coming from inside, but it could also be external as well. So yeah, I would say it might be a reminder that maybe it's not a hopeless journey, but maybe there's just a change needed in direction, and stagnation is not always the answer, you know? It's not to say that things are not going well where you're at, but it's just a reminder that there are other ways to approach problems and that it's something worth considering. Does that make sense, Badger? Does it make sense? Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you have any questions about that. Oh. Make sense? No questions? Okay, I'm glad. I'm glad it was interesting. And I wish you all the best. Sometimes shit can get overwhelming and it's just like, you know what? I'm just going to do what I'm doing and not worry about it. So I definitely feel that. Oh my God, thank you for the follow, Badger. You pulled the tower. The tower reminds you that sometimes scary things are happening. But scary things can be advantageous in their own way. Thank you again for the follow. Oats, mate, are you here with us today? Oats, mate, are you with us? I do not know if Oatsmate is here with us. I'll give Oatsmate a moment. And if not, I will rotate them and give them a second chance. Like we have been doing. So the queue looks really long, you guys, but a couple of people are not here. Keep that in mind. Oh, Fanium's going to be next. Okay, we'll rotate Oatsmate because I do not think they are here. I'm checking my list of people who are in the stream just in case they're lurking. Oh, Fanium. Are you still here with us? Oh, Fanium. Are you ready for your mom reading? And not your buddy mom reading? I think Ophanium is here lurking somewhere. We'll give him a moment. We'll give him a moment. Beep, 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 beep. Wow. Concentrate on them really hard. Ugh. Do I feel smarter? I don't. Okay, we'll rotate Ophanium. I think your boy's here, but Miss Chris. Hello. I got my webcam set up. I think I'll do Oracle readings for a future stream. Sounds fun. Miss Chris, are you ready for your reading? Gets that brain moving? Well, Miseris? Is that better? Okay, very good, very good. I think I was adding several S's, to be completely honest. Okay, you're already all set? Okay, very good, very good, very good, very good. We're a little off sync, but we're making it work for us. How you doing, buddy? You look very tall.
Thanks.
You're welcome. He's standing. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. The Page of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, And the death card, wow. Okay, interesting. I am the shrimp that fries the rice. That's so talented of you, though. To be honest, it's extremely talented. The Page of Wands is starting a journey, just beginning. Standing out there in the field, thinking about the beautiful future. Many things possible, no things decided. So a little scary in its own way. The Page of Pentacles. Again, looking at many opportunities. Lots of ways to go to build up some resources and make a future, but nothing decided. Everything's sort of like up in the air. And then the Death card is about that permanent change.
All I
Having
hear is
crossed the
Page of
threshold.
Tentacles.
Everyone wants to tell me that I sound like I'm saying tentacles. I'm not saying tentacles. What are you going to do when I get a tarot deck that actually has tentacles on it? Everybody's going to be confusion. Huh? Yes, so the death is about the permanent changes. It's not about bad things happening. It's just about having to make that decision, you know? I hear pentacles. Thank you, philosophy. Thank you. So I would say maybe there was a time in the past when you were like fully starting fresh, like trying to get to a new place, excited about all the possibilities. And now you've got sort of a narrower field of choices, right? You've gone from starting your journey out totally fresh to being a little bit on the way and having to make some choices about direction. And it might be a little bit scary because some of the choices you're making might not be reversible, right? You might start down a path and not necessarily be able to backtrack. So I would say a reminder a little bit that like sometimes it can feel like every door you go through closes a bunch of doors behind you, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you are going the wrong way or that you're making things more difficult for yourself in the future. You should make your best choice with your whole heart. And if you need to start a new journey later on, you can still do that. Does that make sense? Don't get so scared of that permanent change that you stay forever in this sort of limbo place, like trying to decide what you want to do. You know what I mean? Yeah. No problem, Frito B. Thank you very much for being here. You can unqueue, or if you need to lurk or anything like that, don't worry about it. We'll take care of it. Appreciate you. I'd be scared that I can't return to other interests because I'm specializing in pixel art and game dev stuff. Yeah, I think sometimes the beginning of a journey can be really intimidating. And I think it can be hard to make decisions, but just remember there's lots of time in your life to do all kinds of interesting things. And you're not necessarily going to prevent yourself from doing something you want later. Maybe you're even going to open up more opportunities because you've made that decision now, you know? Very accurate. Well, I'm glad you feel that way. Thank you. Next up, Bucky. I know Bucky's here now. Bucky, you ready? Bucky likes Buddy better than anyone. Buddy's my partner. Buddy is my partner. He was here earlier. He gave some excellent readings, to be honest. All right, let's do Bucky. Boom, boom, boom. We have the Two Swords, the Lovers, and the Knight of Cups. Two choices, both difficult. That's what the Two of Swords is about. You're going to get cut either way. Just depends which direction you want, kinda. The Lovers is about a relationship, about maybe beginning. I would say maybe beginning a relationship. Doesn't have to be romantic. Could be like a friendship or a business relationship. And then the Knight of Cups. Sort of making your way thoughtfully and strategically. Maybe getting caught up in the strategy a little bit, you know? So I'd say maybe there was a time in the past where you made some decisions that were really tough and it took you to a place you weren't expecting, but you had to do it. And it might have brought you to some folks, some new folks who were able to build up some relationships with, some understanding with. And now you're sort of worried that you're going to have to do a little bit of politics to keep the peace. You're feeling a bit like maybe I'm seeing the consequences of this leading to me in the future. And so I have to be kind of stoned off and a little bit careful here. But I would say being too strategic is sometimes working against you. And you don't have to you don't have to be perfect in all your relationships in order to maintain them. Do you know what I mean? You don't always have to be as perfect and thoughtful as you can be in order to have good, positive relationships. And you don't necessarily have to go to this like very overthinking kind of place. I wasn't going to say overthinking, but I really do think that's what it is. What do you think, Bucky? What do you think? How do you feel? It's definitely interesting. It's an interesting combination of cards for sure. The Lovers is the most interesting. Very interesting draw. My life has two decisions right now that can impact relationships with my family and very close friends. It's tough. It's a tough place to be in. Just remember, Bucky, you are worth doing things that are good for you. And the people who truly love and appreciate you will be happy for you being better off, even if it is not exactly what they want. You know what I mean? That doesn't make it fun, though. Definitely not. Yeah, I guess tonight is the blue moon. I totally forgot that also. I wasn't even thinking about it. I appreciate you, Bucky. Do you have any questions before I go to the next person? I wish I had more memes this time. Truly life-changing considering my entire brain CPU is being used for it. You're doing amazing. I don't have any questions. Okay, good luck, Bucky. We appreciate you. We're thinking of you. Is Flamingo with Knives here? I do not think that they are. We are a little bit short on time just because the stream's been going for a minute, so I'm going to go ahead and skip Flamingo with Knives. Everyone is always welcome to rejoin the queue, but I think also Mini Taurus is no longer here with us right now, which is totally fine. But I will next them. Light Lycos. Hello there, Cash. How you doing? I think Light Lycos is also not here. Bless you, Lycos. We appreciate you.
Phoebe.
Hi, Phoebe. How are you? I'm doing okay. Bunny is here, though. Ooh, woo. I know Bunny's here. Bunny, are you ready? Hello, 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 Potion Brew. How are you? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. I apologize to anybody who leaves a message in chat if I miss it, just because I'm focused. Focused on the task at hand. Let's go! Let's freaking go, babes. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. Ba-ba-ba-da. Ooh. Here for the lovely and focused vibes. Excellent. The Seven of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Page of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Page of Wands. Why am I getting them discombobulated? Perhaps the subathon smoothened my brain even more than I thought. I am in danger. Okay, so the Seven of Swords is about having a lot of difficult stuff, but handling it good. Like handling it like nice. You know what I mean? It's like you're balancing them with skill. Yeah. That doesn't make them less sharp, but you know what you're doing. Yeah. The Six of Swords is, it's like, okay. It's like what happens after you leave something behind. So like something has happened and it was maybe a little bit difficult, and now it's like the moving on stage. And it's like before moving on starts to feel better, and around the time that moving on feels a little bit complicated. And then the Page of Swords is very much like a moving forward, looking forward, like getting started on a journey type of card. Hello there, Lady Palace. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? So, yeah, I would say maybe there's a time in the past when you were kind of in like a complicated situation and you were taking care of everybody. You were taking care of everything. Everything was getting done. And it was like a lot of burden on you, but you were dealing with it. And maybe there came a time when you had to like put that behind yourself for your own good. But that meant that like you had kind of like stopped doing everything, and it left you in a place where there was nothing taking up that void. Does that make sense? And that might be the indicator that there's like a new journey out there for you, and you can take on something new that's more, that fits better with your speed, that's like more the thing you want and not necessarily helping other people out. Does that make sense? No. Maybe the melatonin is hitting, maybe not. What do you think, Bunny? How do you feel? I feel that. Yeah. I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, I guess I'm kind of interpreting it as like here we're doing stuff for other folks, and that might just be me projecting a little bit. But it could also just be like that there was a lot on your plate, you know? And then you're like, maybe there's like a transitional moment to a different plate. Let me know if you have any questions, Bunny. I hope it's interesting. I hope it's interesting. Past years have been a lot for sure. Oh, bitch. And we know Bunny is handling it excellently because Bunny is such a G. I appreciate you, Bunny. Let me know, as always, let me know if you have any questions or anything like that. I'll be happy to help. I do my best. You're doing amazing, sweetie. All right. Do we have JK Carter here? JK Carrier? JK Carrier? Question mark here. Hello, hello, hello. Are you with us in the studio tonight? I'm here. Fire at will. All right, let's freaking go for it, baby. I'm going to have to go a little faster just so we can make sure that we can get as many done as possible.
Smoochies for mom.
Thank you. All right, JK Carrier, here's what I got for you. The Four of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. So the Four of Wands is about celebrating with the homies. Yeah, getting that done, baby. Chilling with the vibes. The Eight of Pentacles is about being skilled, but in that quiet way. Getting it done, showing off, but showing off for yourself, not necessarily getting claps from everybody. And the Six of Wands is about that sort of like after you've left something behind and you're on your way to moving on, you know? So I'd say maybe there was a time when you were chilling with the homies in a major way. Things were good, you were vibing, you were collaborating, you were having a good time. And maybe that led you to a place where instead of working together with everybody all the time, you start to work on your own thing more and more. You know, you found some security, you're feeling good, and now you're kind of working on yourself, working on your own stuff. And that can lead to a place where you feel kind of bummed because you're like, man, I missed those times when I was with my homies and we were doing everything together. But also a reminder that sometimes you can't do everything with the homies all the time, you know, and you have to get good on your own and do your own thing. And even though that's sort of sad, it still can be a good thing for everybody. It can still be a positive moment. You know, you don't lose the homies, Mike. Don't worry. It's not saying that the homies are gone. It just means that maybe you and the homies are not doing everything as a unit anymore, you know? JK Carrier, how do you feel? I hope this is interesting for you, my friend. All right, I'm going to close the queue because I don't know if we'll have time for many people after this. So let me take my little thing off. Beep. Yeah. That tracks. Thanks. No problem. I'm glad I was able to do a little reading for you, and I'm glad that it was interesting. Thank you very much for being here. All right, let's go next. Swift Strike Mike. I think we should be able to do the people who are in queue. There are a couple of people who I know are in queue who have gone. I think Ophanium is not here. I think Draco is not here. We'll see what we can do. We'll do our very best. You're ready? Pog, let's freaking go. We're going for 3 hours. We can probably do another hour. But after that, I will have to go. Yeah. Bink, bonk, bink. All right. Hey, bud.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm doing good.
Can I help you?
I don't think so. I'm getting kind of tired.
If you need to go to bed, that's totally fine.
Is there anything specifically that I should get done before I go to bed?
I think everything that I needed you to do today, you have already done. And that's fantastic of you.
Okay.
We have lots of time tomorrow to do things, to do productive things.
I packed a bunch of stuff into the car already, so...
Amazing. Thank you, buddy, for all of your sacrifice. Please enjoy. Are you going to bed right now? Everybody say good night, buddy. He's going to bed right now.
Good.
Good night, buddy. We appreciate you. Yeah, I'll do some stuff after I'm finished stream. Like, for example, I would eat several snacks. I will make sure that there is a list. I'll make sure to make a list of
Even
the
if
things
there's
that are on
nothing
the list.
to do, make me a list.
I will. On the list, I will write nothing.
Make things up for me to do.
Okay. If you have a suggestion for a thing I should make up for Buddy to do tomorrow, let me know. Everybody says Ganini. All right, so we have the lovers, which is about relationships. It's about working with the people. It's about finding things to do together. Shampoo the carpet. That's a good one. I should put it on him. Tell him to reinvent the wheel. I will. I'll put that at the bottom of the list. The Page of Swords. Page of Swords is not the most skilled swordsman, is not the most experienced, but is trying hard to do a good job carefully. Hello there, Meta. How you doing? It's good to see you. You guys, Meta's here for the late night part of the stream. Meta's like, oh, is it evening time? Time for me to hop in, baby. He's got gumption and spirit, and that's what matters. True. He's got power. He stays hungry and he devours. I don't know if you can hear Buddy in the background, but that's what he says. Show Buddy Yu-Gi-Oh characters and have him name them. I think he knows several of them. Yu-Gi-Oh characters, but not new people.
I don't know anybody new. I know Yugi Moto, and I know Joey Wheeler, and I know, fucking what's her name?
Yeah, my MILF pants.
Yeah, and, was it Tara, or,
What about that guy with the bandana? He's the most important one.
I don't fucking know who that is.
You know who I'm talking about? The guy with the bandana? He's like 40, but he's always trying to battle the kids. He's got a leather vest on. Bandit Keith! You know Bandit
Oh,
Keith.
yeah.
The American. I think Mai is also supposed to be American.
She is.
Anyway, you're distracting me. Shake hands with me.
And Seto Kaiba.
Seto Kaiba.
Do your best Seto Kaiba impression.
I just did.
Say a line.
You fool, Yugi.
Amazing. Wow, that was so talented of you.
I love you.
Okay, bye. I arrived precisely what I mean to, of course. And then the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune reminds you that things are changing. Change can be a little scary, but change is inevitable. So I'd say maybe there's a time when you are starting to connect with someone and you guys were learning to get along with each other and it felt a little bit unstable. It's maybe something you weren't used to and you're feeling a little worried because you're like, I don't know if I'm ready because I foresee a lot of changes coming with this new sort of connection that I'm making, you know? And again, there is a temptation to read the Lovers as like purely romantic, but I think it really can relate to a friend or a family member or even like a business relationship, though I don't usually interpret it that way. But yeah. So I would say maybe Swiss Ferry Mike, yeah. Don't be afraid to cultivate new relationships, even if they lead to you being in that sort of unstable place, because change can be good. And there are lots of things that you can learn about yourself as you go through new and different situations. Yeah. How do you feel about that, Mike? Let me know if you have any questions about that, Mike. Interesting. Did not expect the Lovers. The Lovers kind of popped up, I would say, especially in the past like that. I feel like it always makes the reading interesting back there, because it's like, what happened? Who is that? But to be honest, Mike, you're the only one who knows who that is. But I hope things are going well. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Who hurt you? I don't think it's someone who hurt you. I just feel like there's somebody who's maybe changing your perspectives, you know? But let me know if you have any questions, Mike. Let me know if you have any questions. Beep, boop, boop, beep. Draco. I'm going to check the list and see if Draco is here. I do not see Draco in my list, so I am going to go ahead and go next. Can I get a tarot reading, or is there a queue? The queue is full, Cookie. Thank you very much for visiting, but the queue is full right now just because I'm running out of time. But we do tarot readings here occasionally, and new followers always get a 1-card reading. So, yes. Hello there, Jackrabbit. Hi. Are you ready? Are you ready, baby? No questions at the moment. Not knowing is exciting. Now I got to go introspect. Time for some meditation, baby. Do I do anything about spirit guides or other astral entities? I do not interact with any entities. No, that is not my gig. I know for a lot of people that is sort of a deep spiritual moment. But yeah. Yeah, I don't do any channeling. No worries, Maya. Everybody who's in queue, we should be good to go. Bing, bing, bonk. All right, the Queen of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. That is interesting for sure. The Queen of Cups is the benevolent mom energy moment. She's got snacks. The symmetry, and actually the queens are also facing in other directions. It's actually kind of crazy. I didn't even think of that. Extremely symmetrical. So yeah, she is giving. She's making mac and cheese for everybody. And the Two of Wands is very much like that split in the path. Unlike the Two of Swords, which is like bad and bad. Oopsie. The Two of Wands is like, I am looking at two equal options, and it really is coming down to me. You know what I mean? You know, I guess they don't necessarily have to be equal, but I mean, we are looking at the symmetry. So that is, I think, part of it. Yeah. So you have two options and you're having to pick. And the Queen of Swords is that like benevolent tough love. Like she's sort of a little bit more stern. She has higher expectations, but she also like knows you and appreciates you and is expecting what she knows you can give. So I'd say maybe there's a time in the past when you were in a very safe, secure place where you were getting what you needed from others who were being very generous with you, and sort of you're now in a place where you're making a lot of decisions. You're going to have to pick a path and get to a place, you know what I mean? Go somewhere. And you're looking forward to maybe getting a little bit less support from the universe around you, but being more self-sufficient and like leveling your shit up. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Sort of a very like nice round journey, you know? Mm-hmm. I think all the cards have this little black cat on it. Mm-hmm. Let me know if you have any questions, Jack Rabbit. Might not be even like a whole, I think I'm kind of representing it as a whole life situation too. But it could just be like a specific thing. Like maybe you were like working on a project and you had a lot of support, you know what I mean? And now you're going to a place where it's more your separate thing. Could be something like that too. Well, let me know if you have any questions, my dear. Bing, bong. Bing, 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 bong. I think I understand. Excellent. I'm glad. A very nice, like just a very pleasing spread, but also I hope that it was insightful for you. Error Emmy, are you here with us in the studio tonight? Sorry to ask randomly, how are you shuffling and working cards in OBS? Oh, yes, no problem. No worries. Yippee, hello. Error, let me know when you're ready, and we'll get started. This is Tabletop Simulator Potion Brew. Yeah. It is. It's Lo-Fi Pokemon Center. Yeah, this is, it's Tabletop Simulator, and there's a green screen table. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, I also have these rocks. How far have I drifted? Oh, I drifted really far. I'm just gonna... Ta-da! It's the same Ruby from earlier, you guys. Oh, tabletops? These are all from Steam Workshop. So I have 8-Bit Tarot. This is the Cosmic Tarot. This is a Lenimar deck. This is, it says the Morgan Greer Tarot. I've never seen this one before. Very pretty. Yeah, so there is a specific tarot setup. I'm ready. Okay, let's do it. That I used to use. It has like a beautiful like floating table and everything, but I wanted them in my zone so I could put them on my face and things. So yeah. And what I do is I right click and then it says camera mode. I go to top down. So I'm just like looking straight at the table. Yeah. All right, let's do this. Yes, happy to help. I should make a tutorial for it sometime. So I can show you guys how I made the table, or maybe I should make like a Steam Workshop thingy for it. I don't know how to do that. But I could do it, but I don't know how. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, okay. The Hierophant and the Fool, both cards we haven't had this whole time. And the Page of Bats. Oh, the 8-Bit Tarot guy's an old buddy. Oh, yeah? It's a beautiful deck, honestly. It's very pretty. And it's very faithful to the original, like, Raider White cards. Raider Waite Smith. I always call him Raider White, and then I feel dumb when I look at the stream later. And I'm like, that's not how you're supposed to say it. Anyway. The Hierophant is a very stern guy. This clown man has a lot of vibes, for sure. He is a person of authority, babes. He knows the things. He's got plans, you know? The Fool, spontaneous, excited, vibrant, innocent, and a little careless, is maybe getting themselves in a little bit of trouble. And the Page of Swords. Again, he's got gumption, he's got moxie, but he's not necessarily experienced. He doesn't necessarily know exactly what he's doing, you know what I mean? So I would say maybe there was a time when you were under a lot of authority, a lot of people telling you what to do, and you said to yourself, fuck that. I'm gonna do my own thing, you know? I'm gonna go my own way, and I'm gonna make my own decisions. But that maybe is leading you to a place where you are very much not sure what the vibe is or what you're supposed to do, you know? And maybe you're making it up as you go along a little bit. So I would say overall, the I'm not like other girls card, and I love that. A little bit. I mean, I would say maybe it's good for you to to make your own decisions and really decide what matters to you for yourself. That can be really good. But just remember that unfamiliar territory can be exciting, but also a little bit risky. And as long as you are thorough and studious, you're going to be okay. But don't get caught up in a lot of new and exciting stuff and forget to watch where you're stepping. You know what I mean? Does that make sense, Emmy? Let me know if you have any questions. What kind of tarot reading is this? Past, present, future? That's correct. That's correct. Yes, we're doing regular old 3-card readings. Very boring. Yeah. That's crazy. Is that crazy, hopefully in an interesting way? These cards also look beautiful together. I mean, all of the Halloween cards are really pretty. This is also a physical deck that you guys can buy. You guys, Bunny Cartoon has it. Oh! Yeah. Hi, Pierin. Hi. How are you? Let me know if you have any questions, Emmy. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you. I wasn't expecting a lot of cards. Yeah, it was definitely an interesting spread for sure. Hello, Philosophy. Hello. Let me check the queue out. Okay, we're doing good. How do I get a reading? We have the queue closed for tonight because we're getting close to the end. But I do readings for new follows, and I also do tarot streams occasionally. Happy new moon or full moon. Well, thank you very much, Soft Goddess. It's good to see you. Let me know when you are ready, Philosophy, and we'll get us started. Ready? Okay. Let's freaking go. Oh. Get out of here. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, okay. The 3 of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the the Page of Wands, pardon me, and the 6 of Swords. So, did I just hear a weird sound? The 3 of Cups, it's about dancing with the Goyles. It's about hi Barbie. It's about collaboration. It's about being close, about understanding each other. It's about 3s. It's about power together, you know? The Page of Wands, starting out on a journey, something brand new, something exciting. And the 6 of Swords, about a little bit of light mourning, feeling a little bit of reminiscing nostalgia in a little bit of a melancholy way, you know? So I'd say maybe there was a time when you were absolutely feeling yourself and you had backup. You know what I mean? You had back up, baby. And then you said, you know what? I need to branch out. I need to move out of my comfort zone and do something new and kind of scary. And now you are sort of lamenting the absence of that backup and thinking to yourself, oh shit, now I'm out here by myself and it's kind of worrisome and I don't have the security of the homies, you know? And I would say that sometimes doing something risky and kind of scary and new can be a really important part of growing and changing and becoming an incredible new person. And the people who love and support you are not going anywhere. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Let me know if you have any questions, Philosophy. Let me know if you have any questions. You know, the strength that these folks are giving you, the strength of that support has not left you just because you're on your own journey now. You know what I mean? Page of Wands again. Page of Wands is about a new journey. So setting out, starting, beginning something. So in the context of the spread, I would say the Page of Wands is representing you moving away from that support and moving towards something new and different. And this is past, present, future. Yes, I would say that this is your present moment where you're like embarking, beginning something. How long have I been doing readings for? I don't know, like forever. I've been doing them since like, I don't know. I got my first deck when I was like 14 or something, however long that is. Thank you, no problem, Philosophy. I hope it was interesting. I hope it was interesting. I appreciate you. Next, baby. Okay, I think Frito B already mentioned that they're leaving the queue. And sure enough, I do not think they are here with us in the studio. Have a sneeze. Maya! Maya, are you with us? Maya, can you hear me? I'm here and I'm ready. Amazing. Let's frickin' do it.
Nut.
Nut. Get out of here. Okay. Beep, 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 beep. The Lovers. Man, the Four of Pumpkins goes hard. Look at this little guy. The Four of Pentacles and the Tower. Crack-a-boom. Thunder noise. So again, the Lovers in the past spot. Some sort of relationship. Some connection you're making. And then the Four of Pentacles is about being good at something, but also having people clap about it. Like being good at something and showing it off. Your boy's planting seeds. It's cultivating. It's cultivating out in the open. It's like getting it done, making things, putting yourself out there. And the Tower is about instability. It's about changes. It's about power and authority shifting. So I would say maybe there was somebody in the past who you were building a connection with, and you and that person started to be more out there in the open, doing things together. And that has maybe made some other people less comfortable with how things were going, and maybe led to a little bit, maybe is leading to a little bit of instability in the future. So I would say it's a reminder that other people's reactions to your relationship are not the most important thing. What matters is if you feel like you're building and cultivating and growing, and not how that's going to affect the world around you. And if things shake up and they change for you, then you and the people who you truly love and appreciate can be there to get the job done. You know what I mean? To handle it. Yeah. Maya, let me know what you think about that. Are the readings free? James, yes, they are, but the queue is closed at the moment just because we're running out of time. Thank you very much, James, for the follow. You pulled the star. The star reminds you that if you do not forget why you began, then you cannot forget where you are going. Thank you again for the follow. That all makes sense. I hope it's interesting for you, Maya. Yes, the queue is closed at the moment because this is a long stream. Next, we have Oatsmate. Oatsmate, are you still here with us? Let me check for Oatsmate. I do not think Oatsmate is still here, but we'll give them just a moment. Okay, I do not think Oatsmate is here, so we'll go to the next. Ophanium. Ophanium, I re-queued you, my dear. I do see you lurking in chat, but are you here with us to receive your reading? I don't know. I think Ophanium sometimes watches multiple streams at a time, so he might be off there doing something fun. Oh, hello. It's good to see you. Are you ready for your mom reading? Not the buddy mom reading, but the mom reading. You know any mobile apps that help somebody learn tarot? I think if you want to learn tarot, the best thing you can do is just do readings. Pull cards and then just look them up online. Just Google it, literally. That's what I would do. That's what I would recommend. Yeah. The more readings you do, the easier it will be for you to remember the cards. And you get a feel for like what the symbols kind of mean and how they work together. Yeah. Fanium, let's get it done. Let's do this. Ding dong ding. Get out of here. Buddy Tarot. Biddy Tarot? Oh, is it like a website? I thought you were talking about Buddy. I do not know about Biddy Tarot. Swoop, swoop, swoop. Oh my, okay. Biddy? Interesting. I don't know anything about that, but I'm sure it's cool. We have the Four of Pentacles. Hello there, Luna. How are you? I hope you're doing good. We have the Five of Swords. And El Diablo. So the Four of Pentacles, again, is about like cultivating, out in the open, making things happen, growing, showing off a little bit, being skilled, being capable, making things happen. The Five of Swords is, yeah, the Devil card is giving Slay in this deck, aren't they? The Five of Swords is a little bit of conflict. Maybe something's coming up. You're having a little bit of a, maybe a little bit of a misunderstanding with somebody. So maybe there's a little bit of friction there. And the Devil. The Devil is an interesting card. It's a reminder that things that stay in the shadows cannot be addressed. It's a reminder that other people will often try to tell you what is right and what is wrong, and that they're not always correct. And it's a reminder that you can decide for yourself what you think is okay and what is not okay, and you can set your own boundaries where you want them, So I would say maybe there was something you were working on very publicly, you were excited about, and it might have caused a little bit of upheaval. You know what I mean? There might have been somebody who was a little bit, resistant to seeing a homie show off. And the Devil is sort of here to remind you that, yeah, like you are the master of your own destiny and you can decide how much of what you want to do. And that you shouldn't let other people try to get you down because you're doing what you love. You know what I mean? Ophanium, let me know if you have any questions about that. I hope it's interesting. I hope it is interesting for you. Hey, Meek the Fierce, thank you very much for the follow. You pulled the Emperor. The Emperor reminds you that structure can be good, but too much structure can be a little bit stressful. So be sure to take good care of yourself. Thank you again for the follow. Ophanium, let me know if you have any questions, my friend. Be happy to answer for you if you have any questions at all. Potion Brew, I know you're out here. Let me know when you are ready and we'll get started. I know you're here. Okay, no problem. Thank you very much, Ophanium, for being here. And a reminder that I will put all the buddy readings in Discord. Hello, I ready? Okay. Let's freaking do it. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, okay. All new cards. Interesting. So the Two of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Chariot. So the Two of Pentacles is about balance. I often interpret it as work-life balance, but it doesn't have to be that. I would just say maybe there's a balance between tasks and a balance between self-care, maybe is a good example too. And then the Six of Wands is about, lining up the defenses, about preparing yourself, about hunkering down, about building a foundation. And the Chariot is, I'm not going to lie, the Chariot's about being a little bit overwhelmed. It's about a lot of shit happening really fucking fast. So it can be, sometimes it feels like an onslaught of like stuff you've got to deal with, if that makes sense. So I would say maybe in the past you were feeling like you had everything sort of laid out how you wanted. You felt like you knew what you were doing, where you were going. You felt very calm and balanced and chill. And in the present, maybe you're trying to like build up that foundation to like reinforce that feeling of security. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you for the gifted sub, Luna. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Very kind of you. It's very kind of you. So yes, so maybe you're feeling like you're sort of building up your defenses, and maybe you're looking into the future and you're thinking to yourself like the storm is coming. Things that were too chill before and they're too chill now, and I gotta be ready. But you are doing a good job building yourself up. Take good care of yourself in the present, and even if a lot of stuff starts happening in the future, you're going to be able to handle it. Don't over-prepare now and stress yourself out now about stuff that hasn't even happened yet. You know what I mean? You've done a good job keeping balance. Just maintain. You know what I mean? Don't panic. I admire people who keep all the information in their noggins and interpret them. Well, I'm glad that you feel that way, and I appreciate you. Let me know if you have any questions, Potion. Are my eyebrows wiggling? I don't think they are. Why is Buddy's eyebrows move so easily in the model? He can't talk, but he can move his eyebrows a lot. I can't move my eyebrows, but I talk. Make it make sense. It is interesting for sure. As a chronic overthinker, I relate to it a lot. Just have to maintain for the hypothetical storms, potentially actually storms. Like, I think it's more so that, like, you shouldn't spend a bunch of time right now worrying about stuff that, like, hasn't even happened yet. Do you know what I mean? It's one thing if you, like, know something is coming, but it's another thing if you're, like, imagining stuff that could happen and then trying to prepare for it. Does that make sense? Like, you don't want to make a whole fortress for an invasion that never happens. Like, sometimes you can just work on the stuff you know is going on and it's enough. You are enough. Does that make sense? I hope it does make sense. Describe my anxiety purposely. Girl, me too. Do you do natal chart interpretations? I do not. No, I do not. I'm enough. Yes, you are, baby. Yeah, I don't do natal chart. I don't do a lot of astrology stuff because I hate math. No problem, Potion Brew. I'm glad it was interesting. Phoebe. And Phoebe, can you hear me? Yeah. I know it's like, everybody's like, oh, it's the foundation of occultism. Astrology is like, blah, blah, blah. No. I don't want to. Numbers are a burden. I agree. Phoebe. I see you in the list, Phoebe. And I know sometimes you are lurking here. Since there's only a couple of people left, I will bump Phoebe. I will give Phoebe a bump because maybe she is out here somewhere. So that is Cash K9. Is Cash K9 here? Let's check the list. Cash K9's in the list. Are you out there, Cash? With 2 A's. Hi! Are you ready, baby? Are you ready? Are you prepared? How does one get on the list? There was an open queue earlier, but the queue is now closed. Yeah, unfortunately, just for time. We're at 3 hours and 40 minutes, but yes. Thank you, Luna. I'm sorry. I gotta go on vacation. Why does K always watch me but doesn't speak? I don't know. I'm not sure. But are you ready for your reading? Let's get it done, shall we? Shrek hat, baby. Beep, beep, beep. We have the 2 of Cups. Yes, thank you. No problem. The 2 of Cups, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Swords. Why so many 6 of Swords? I feel like we've got 6 of Swords a lot. Who knows? Okay, so the 2 of Cups, it's about that, like, synergy moment, right? When things are stacking up, they're working out, they're making sense, you know what I mean? And the 5 of Pentacles is about you're seeing other people's success, but you're not having the success. You know what I mean? Or at least it doesn't feel like it. Doesn't mean you're not having any good things happen, but it does mean that sometimes you're having that moment where you're looking at somebody, you're like, damn, they're getting what they're looking for, and I'm kind of out here on my ass. You know what I mean? And the 6 of Swords is about that kind of mourning moment, like we were talking about before, about like after you've left something behind and now you're just kind of like on the moving on path. So I'd say maybe there's a moment in the past where things felt like it was all clicking and you were really excited about the future. But now that like thing you were expecting has not happened. And you're feeling a little frustrated. And you risk going to a place where you're like mourning the thing that you were excited about, but that was never guaranteed, right? So I would say overall it's a reminder that like don't get yourself so hyped about something that you're imagining that you get caught up in being bummed out that it didn't happen. Don't get so focused on like, oh, I'm seeing everybody else getting what they want and the thing I was expecting hasn't arrived, that you don't look at the good things that are actually already there for you. And also like, so you don't miss something. Because when you're spending this like moment reminiscing, you are sometimes like blinded by your idea of what should happen and you don't see like an opportunity that shows up. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm going with this. Let me know what you think, Cash. Let me know what you think, babe. Let me know if you have any questions. Eyebrows again. Yeah, I am also definitely guilty of this. In fact, this has happened to me recently, so I feel you. Makes sense? I'm glad. I'm glad it was interesting, and I wish you all the best. I hope you have excellent things coming your way soon. Lady Palace, Pious, hello? I see you in the list. Are you here with us tonight in the studio? I'm ready. All right, let's freaking go. Your girl's prepared. No problem. Are you in the room with us right now? Beat. Oh my goodness. Okay. The Five of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. So you were just talking about the Five of Pentacles. Feeling a little singed. Feeling a little left out. Maybe a little bit of FOMO. Maybe a little schmidge of jealousy. Very normal. Happens to the best of us, you know. The Knight of Swords is going for it. He's out there. He's taking the initiative. And then the Two of Pentacles is about that balance, like we talked about earlier, right? About finding that balance between the things you're actively working on and the things that you're doing to take care of yourself. So I would say maybe there was a moment in the past when you felt very snubbed for something. And what you decided the answer to that was to be even more better. Like to be more on top of it, making more phone calls, going out there, pounding the pavement even more, working harder. But you do need to come to a place where things are aligned. And if you hustle too hard now, you're going to be burnt out later. So I'd say overall it's a reminder that like going after it is good, especially if you feel like it's in your grasp. But going after it too hard can leave you a little beat up. So imagine yourself in a place in the future where not only do you have the thing you want, but you also like have some time for yourself and you're able to chill. So you're not only focused on the prize, you're also focused on like the context around the prize. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? If you get your trophy, it doesn't matter if you're exhausted all the time, right? Right? Yeah? Makes sense? Yes. Yeah, yes. Again, also really feel this. I'm glad it makes sense. And thank you very much. Need to get the trophy and still feel alive. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because I feel like society, not to go philosophical on everybody, but society is like trying to put us all in the meat grinder all the time. And it doesn't need to be like that. Cheek meat! Are you ready? I see your sponge. Is this link a yes? I'm not sure how to interpret this little man. It looks like a yes. But is it? What is he doing now? I'm just gonna take it as a yes. These eyebrows are too compelling. Those are really cute emotes. From Diabeto Tito? They're so cute, actually. Okay. Beep, boop, boop. Oh. The Ten of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Lover. The Lovers again. Must have added them recently. They're real cute. All right. The 10 of Wands is about juggling a lot of stuff, and despite all the effort, and having it not be doable. It's not manageable. Things are getting left behind because it's just too much. And the Knight of Wands is about sort of like having to put the power into the journey, having to like work on the journey. It's not smooth sailing. There's effort going into it. Yeah. And then the Lovers is about cultivating, you know, like good relationships with people, good communication, and finding that connection with somebody, right? I want to say I sure missed your tarot streams. I'm glad you guys enjoy these. I should do more of them. I've been thinking a lot about adding more stream days to the schedule because there's a lot of things I want to do. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'm thinking about it. So maybe there's a time in the past when you were very overloaded and things were becoming overwhelming to the point where you just could not deal with it. And so now you're kind of saying, okay, fine. I'm going to drop all this shit that's stressing me out, and I'm just going to go for my goat, right? And maybe that takes you to a place where you have more time for the people in your life who you love and appreciate, and you're able to cultivate healthier, happier relationships. So I would say overall, it's a reminder that, like, yes, it is good to push forward, and yes, it's good to be able to manage a lot of stuff, but it's maybe the right decision to prioritize a little bit and not just let this be the norm, right? And that, like, yeah, part of that prioritization also looks like taking care of the people around you. Yeah. Left home in 2018, 2019 and moved across the country, and now I'm dating someone. Oh, why do I have a burp? Oh. Moving across the country is really stressful. So I'm proud of you for taking the leap. Taking that leap. You know what I mean? And I hope you feel like it was worth it. Hashtag worth it. I hope this is interesting for you, Cheek Meat. I hope it feels like it makes sense. I respond from spooky, scary wheeling, and now less scary, spooky part of wheeling. I don't know what that means, but I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you, Bucky. I'm glad things are not as scary. All right. First tarot reading is very enjoyable. No problem. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. And of course, as always, if you have questions about tarot, just let me know. Phoebe, speak now or forever hold your peace. Your peace. Ah! That's not what I wanted. I know Phoebe is in the lurk zone, but I do not know. Yes, honks for Phoebes. I think maybe Phoebe is just lurking. And I think that's the end of the queue. Bye-bye. Well, Phoebe, if you're here and you missed reading, I'm very sorry. But we should do this again soon. I agree. I really like the tarot streams. I think they're fun. And I know you guys enjoy them. Recuse myself. Don't even try it. Okay. Well, you guys, normally, I would say we should play some games now. But to be honest, I'm a little eeped. And also, I have stuff I gotta do tomorrow. You guys heard, buddy. There's some important stuff going on around here. Yes, ma'am. And most of that involves me going to the woods. Yes. I appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I'm glad that you found this interesting, and I'm glad that you had a good time. And I hope that we can do this again soon. Yes. Lick the slugs. No, I will not lick any slugs, and neither should you. If I find a mushroom, though, I may take a pic. Thank you for the stream. Of course, thank you. All right. You know what we haven't done in a minute? Does anybody have a suggestion for a raid target? Is there anybody who has a suggestion for a raid target? If not, then I will probably pick someone for my list who we haven't raided in a while. or who we've never raided before. Set a vacation. Hope that's a stress relieving time. I'm going to go into the trees and I'm going to become one with nature. Oh my God, Pendleton Ward is streaming. As in the creator of Adventure Time. Cloud the Wanderer? Oh yeah. I usually don't raid people who are not VTubers, but Pendleton Ward has an absolutely insane stream. Cloud the Wanderer. What is Cloud up to? Cloud is playing Uncharted, but I didn't see any model or any person. Uncharted 3. All right, chat. Which one do you prefer? Do you want to raid Pendleton Ward and watch him do... Honestly, I don't know what this even is. It just looks crazy to me. Or do you want to raid Cloud the Wanderer and watch him for... what is it? Uncharted 3 gameplay. Turn for the ones about being able to hold things with your feet. I don't know. Sag. I'm not going to hold things with my feet. I'm not going to train that. I'm not going to do nothing. I'm going to lay down. I'm going to bed, but I vote for Penn. Well, I will drop Cloud the Follow. But I am low-key kind of excited to raid Pendleton. Thank you very much, Meta, for the suggestion. I will keep Cloud the Wanderer on deck. I'm sorry for asking for suggestions and not taking the suggestion. But I don't know when Pendleton Ward is going to stream next because he really doesn't stream that much. And I really appreciate you guys. And I hope you can understand. But I've dropped the follow for Cloud the Wanderer, so we owe him a raid. Bump! All right, let's do it. Well, you guys, I appreciate you all very much. And again, I thank you very much for being here. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you a lot. And I hope you have a beautiful night. And I do not know how soothing or cool Pendleton Ward stream is going to be, but it's going to be weird. You can use one of these raid messages. Thank you very much, Meta, for understanding. I appreciate you. I have here for you some raid messages. I have ones for subs and ones for not subs, but it's okay. You can use either one, whichever one works for you. And yeah, I will see you guys again next week. Please keep an eye out for the schedule. The best place to know for sure when I go stream is on Discord. All right. Have a good night. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.